And good morning, guys. What's going on? Here we go, folks. Just doing our final tweak here, setup. Guys, Inside Cycling World, this is Colin. Rocking it out as usual. We are in the pipe. 5x5, guys. 3 coffees, dark French roast coffee. Just like molasses through my veins and arteries in my system here. It is like fuel, guys. It's kind of like owning a lot of cycling shoes, if you get my drift. Some of us like to partake in the collection of cycling shoes. Here we go, guys. Third stage of the 35th postnord Tour of Denmark. Stage race, 5 stages long. It's the 2025 edition. Today is the individual time trial. And it's tradition that they have an individual time trial during this event, which I love. And it's actually a sufficient length. It could be longer, but there's a couple little bumps on course. Let me just jump right into it now, guys. Kerteminde to Kerteminde, 14.3 kilometers. I saw Dawn just asking, are there any climbs? There's just a couple of bumps. There's one bump at around kilometer, looks like 12, 11 and a half to 12. And just having a quick peek here, guys. We got some absolute hitters here. We've got national champions in the mix. Time trialist, Mats Pedersen's one of them. We've got Matthias Skelmos here. He's got some great time trial points over the last 3 years. We also have our winner from yesterday, Soren Waerenskjold. So we might have some starters. We are going to have some guys riding early today too. Some of the actual TT contenders will start early, whereas Mats Pedersen will be starting at 17:28. So that's going to be 2 hours and 18 minutes from now. It's not going to take him very long to do this. It's going to be like, what's our guess for times? Can anyone put a guess on the time here? Robbie's back in the mix. Hey, Robbie, good to see you. Evan, I love French roast. Kim Lascelle, good morning. I'm hoping Mads as well. He should. Mads should do very well at this. Time trial should be fun. Yeah, this is just a pure time trial, so we're going to see one rider at a time. I did look. We got 121 starters. I think we've only lost maybe 2 or 3 riders from the race so far. You can see here on screen right now. I'm just confirming that you guys are seeing everything I'm seeing. Why don't we take a look at this here first? Where are we? This is where we are, guys. I see these towns' names and I have no idea. So we started on this little island out here. I guess, what is this? This is the Baltic. Yeah, I guess we're on the edge of the Baltic there. So we started on the island there. We went from Nexo to Ronne. Then we bounced over to the capital of Copenhagen itself. And we kind of did a big loop up and around and came in the north side. We were out in the country, but basically started and ended in suburbs of Copenhagen. Overnight or late yesterday afternoon, they would have traveled over to this island here. I guess the island's called Fyn. Nearest city would be Odense. And you can see our time trial here. Here's the town of actually Kerteminde. Now, there is some winds coming out of the southeast from this direction, so they might impact it a little bit. The route of the course right now, I need to figure that out. You can see it's a loop, and there will be times when the cyclists are actually passing each other, one coming out and one going in. So maybe along this stretch here, we could get a little bit of crosswind action. Again, it's not going to affect them here today that much, only because it's not a race, it's a time trial. It is the race of truth, though. And perhaps we might have a bit of a tailwind when we're heading in this northwesterly direction. Again, I'm not sure which way we're going on the loop, clockwise or counterclockwise. I'll figure that out as soon as I can. Yep. Mr. Otway from... dude, you're in Toronto, right? Okay, so Dawn's saying Jasper takes the stage by 4 seconds. Yeah, it's total time trial today, guys. That's what we got on hand. Time trial. I do have coverage fairly quick today, it looks like. Yeah, TT here, guys. And I'm a true believer that at these races, these stage races, you got to build them so that everyone has a chance to shine in their, whatever their speciality is. Here we go. First rider's going out, Oscar Bloom. He has just departed now, guys. I've only got one time check on board. What I'm going to do, though, is once I see my feed coming in, I think I'll be able to do some of my own time checks out there. Like, I'll be able to see certain time points that they might show. The cameras are probably positioned in certain areas, maybe on certain corners, and I can kind of get a rough feel as to where they are out there. Did we lose connection for a second there? I think we might have just lost connection. So I am showing you all this. This looks good here. I think we're good. Successfully connected, guys. So Oscar Bloom is out on the road right now. Next up will be Anton Mueller. Anton Mueller, we saw this dude yesterday, Team Novo Nordisk. He's the guy that had, I think, 2 mechanicals out there. What happened to my chat? Where did it go? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so Evard here. Evard Otway. This will be so fast, Blink, and you'll miss them. 20 minutes, yeah. 20 minutes tops, guys. 14 kilometers. 20 minutes would put them at 42 minutes. Sorry, at 42k an hour. They're going to be going a lot faster than that, right? Would that, do I have that right in my head? Yeah. 3 times 14 would be 42 kilometers an hour. Why am I figuring that way? Oh, because you can get 320 minutes in an hour. That's how I'm doing it that way. That's kind of my crazy way of doing it. So Anton Mueller is heading out next. Again, finished kind of far back there, probably with those mechanicals even. Well, he was sitting at 110th day 1, 120th day 2. Just had a very unlucky day yesterday. And again, I'll be looking for the feed the whole time, and hopefully we can keep this chit-chat absolutely rocking here, guys. I need to check this here. Okay. Okay, we are in the live chat. Okay, that's good. I just need to be able to see everything. Wonder if I can fix this up a little bit. So yeah, will it really be even 20 minutes max? Yeah, these guys should be riding over 50k an hour the whole way. You know, fastest time trial ever, I think, was Rohan Dennis way back in the days. Well, actually not way back in the days. I think his time trial was like 55 kilometers an hour. So you can see how fast they're going to move. So he's doing just under 1 kilometer per minute. So if these guys can handle anything near that, I think this is be like, yeah, 18 minutes, 17 minutes, something like that. Could be even less. 14 kilometers. And remember, this is going to be just an all-out. They don't got anything to do afterwards. Yeah. What about 15 minutes is not possible. That would be so fast. But we're going to see, guys. We will see. So yeah, I've got the start point. I've got 1 intermediate check. And see what kind of details we're going to get here on course. Are they going to show all the riders? I don't know what they're going to do. Let's go back through some stats today, guys. I do want to talk about all the racing that's coming up as well, guys. So we're just going to go back through what they've been talking about today. Now, here we go. Wow. Okay, so here's the, for the riders at the start, Jakob Soderquist. Now, I think Jakob Soderquist, I think he's Lidl Trek. Let's have a look at him. He is Lidl Trek. They have such a strong team here, like time trials. Mats Pedersen is a time trialist. This guy here is the national time trial champion for Sweden. You can see right here on screen. So, national championships in Sweden that were just on July 1 of this year. He got first place. And he actually got first place in gravel as well. So this guy is multifaceted, 20th place in the road race. So obviously got the big engine for individual time trial, and that probably suits him well on gravel racing, where you kind of find yourself alone quite a bit. There can be big gaps in gravel, and you're just riding alone all day long. So he's the Swedish champion. Then Mats Pedersen is the Danish champion currently, guys. He's the Danish individual time trial champion. Just set that on June 27th of this year. So they're pretty stacked. So Jakob Soderquist actually has the fastest time trial over all career time trials. So interesting, like 50k an hour, when you look at some of the results from the past, I think Greg LeMond's time trial was 54k an hour, 53k an hour. David Miller, during a different time, during a different era, and that's fine. He did I think it's a 44 kilometer time trial when they still had long time trials, and his average speed I think was right at 54k an hour. So those guys were so fast. The record held by Rohan Dennis at the Tour de France, it was only like a 15 kilometer time trial. Very short. So they kind of lump them into 2 different classes. Time trials under 10k, time trials over 10k. Well, that leaves too much of a room because it could be a 15k time trial, it could be a 60k time trial. So you're kind of not really comparing the right things together. Rogersberg, I'm going to go for Magnus Cort, a bit of an outsider. No, dude, I think he's going to be easily top 10. So, Mats Pedersen, guys, Soren Waerenskjold, this Jakob guy we're looking at here, Soderquist, Magnus Cort for sure. Let's have a quick look here. Overall, Lucas as well. Like, take a look at the overview of time trial career results. GC top 15. Mats Pedersen has 6 wins. Lucas has 1. Niels Eekhoff, I saw this guy yesterday too. Sprint guy, but he's got time trial wins as well. I think he showed up in a favorites list somewhere I was looking at this morning. Yeah, so national time trial champions. We got Mats Pedersen. We got Jakob Soderquist, and this dude here from Malta. So he's riding for Team Pulte. Visit Malta. I checked him out this morning. All his stats are TT stats. So he became, wow, he's pretty much the best thing to come out of Malta, it looks like. Individual time trial, set in June, first place. Road race 2, first place. Look, they must have a couple of road races there. National race. Then there's another one, first place. He's got first place in everything here. Interesting. It's got like a Coast Road Championships and then another one up here, National Championships. Malta Men's Elite. I'm not sure what this one would be then. So here's a rider that could just come out here and smash something from one of the Continental. Actually, Pro. They might be. Are they Conti? Pro Series team. So this is a Pro Series team here, guys. I'm going to close some stuff down here. Weather, I was looking at this earlier. Let's give it a quick refresh. 24 degrees Celsius. I know Europe has kind of got a little bit of a hot weather spell right now. It'll go away soon, guys. And we have 16 kilometer-an-hour winds out of the southeast, gusting up to 25. Again, it's just going to make the ride harder for the cyclists out there. There won't be any echeloning, obviously, because we're not doing that. Ooh. Okay, right here. Something interesting right now. I just saw this. These riders will not appear at the start. Magnus Cort and Oscar Bloom are saying that they're not in. So let's see what's going on here with Magnus Cort. Did not start. They've already given him a DNS. Robbie, you need a new pick. Robbie needs a new pick. Dude, I just noticed that now. And Oscar Bloom, he would have been the very first guy to go out today. He's got a DNS as well. So I'm looking at DNS here for, well, that's Magnus. Magnus has a DNS here. Did not start. His start time wouldn't have been for a while anyways. And Oscar Bloom here as well. He would have been the first guy to start. He was the last place rider out there, DNS. So we got a couple of non-starters already. Okay, so yeah, Robbie, good guess. I mean, I would even say he could be top 5, but he's not starting for some reason. Probably doesn't feel well. Ivard here, wind speed and direction is the only real break. Yeah, they're going to have a bit of a tailwind, a bit of a crosswind, and a bit of a headwind if it keeps coming out of the southeast. T. Roven, hello. Soderquist finished 3rd, I think, in junior or under 23 World Championship last year, and currently he is the Swedish national time trial champion. Evil here's got it right now. Cort is not starting. So when did you see that? So you saw that 5 minutes ago? Fabian, Magnus is not starting. Dude, Fabian, welcome aboard. Fabian Fluter here, it looks like. Dude, where are you from? Let us know. Thanks for joining the chat. I'm just going to quickly browse up to this stuff here, guys. What times would be excluded? Okay, let's just bounce up. They're talking about Anton Mueller here, so he is on course. Just showing some past results for him. Today's favorites, Mats Pedersen. Alex Segart, Spelge runner, does have a good time trial under him. Let's have a quick peek at him. Time trial. He's maxed out time trial for a lot of guys. So here's a possible contender, Alex Segart. We know Mats Pedersen. Soren Waerenskjold. This guy won the stage yesterday. The big man. 1.95 meters tall, 92 kilograms of full-size guy. Full-size guy. Love seeing that. So he's going to be absolute hammer down today. We got Mateus Skelmos for Trek as well. Trek is just stacked here, guys. Time trial, you know, he's right in the middle on the bar of his speciality. It's not his main thing, but he's right there. Johan Price Pedersen. Who's this dude? Alpecin de Koning. I did look at him this morning. Time trial. Let's take a look at this dude here. He got 5th in the National Danish Championship in the individual time trial. So he's right up there. We'll take a look at him when he comes out. Lucas Kubis. We got Jakob Soderquist. That's the Swedish champion. Nicholas Larsson. Wow. They've got him maxed out almost on his time trial ability. Let's see where he was. Ooh, look at this, guys. So this dude here, Nicholas Larsson, who we've seen a lot, he got 4th on stage 1. Continental level team rider, was pro for Uno X before. So he's been competing with some of the best out there. This dude here got 4th on day 1, 27th on day 2, so he's right up there. And then if you take a look at the National Championships, Denmark, men's elite, individual time trial, 2nd overall. Well, we know who first is, Mats Pedersen. 25 seconds behind Mats Pedersen. But again, take a look at this. Ahead of Kasper Asgren. Just looking at some of the names here through the list. Wow, so many names. And a lot of them on pro teams. Or World Tour teams even. Here's Decathlon rider, UAE, Uno X rider, another UAE rider, Alpecin de Koning. Oh, this guy here. He's in the race today. He's the favorite for Alpecin de Koning here. Now, guys, let me see if I can actually get you some imagery from the road here. Like, do we have locations of them on course? We do. They are showing them moving on the course. So, guys, this will be pretty cool to watch. I mean, it's not the same as watching a race or using Bike Terra. Bike Terra, I'm right here saying hi to you. Take a look at the gaps out on course so you can start getting perspective of who's doing well and who's not doing so well. I wonder if I can click them. Okay, there's start times. Now I'm looking for intermediate times, last times. So we don't have any intermediate times yet. I can view the top 20. Through the first checkpoint, we have 2 riders through right now. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking at the profile on the top of the screen, and I'm trying to see his name. It does show their name. So it is showing Anton Mueller here. If you look closely at that, you'll see his name there. There's a second rider behind him. We can't see his name right now. We're going to figure it all out when the intermediate times come up. And then Mackhold, that's Magnus Mackhold. We saw him yesterday in action. He's just coming through the intermediate split now. He's just gone through. So I really like looking at this stuff here. Let me take a look at something here, guys. I want to just see the start list. Yeah, right here. This dude right here must be quite a ways back. Yeah, he is. I was just seeing a Lidl Trek jersey on the screen there. Take a look right here. You can see Ryan Gibbons, who had the, I think he crashed yesterday on the corner, South African rider for Lidl Trek. There's a Pedersen behind him, Lidl Trek. That's not Mads. That is someone totally different. I think his name is Martin Pedersen right here. So if you look at his standings, he's 111th overall, so he's going to be an early starter today. So that's this dude out on course. More of a sprinter, no time trial results here. And, ooh, okay. It's saying he's from Trek Future Racing as well. I just noticed that. So that's where his background's been. So I think he's been brought up. I like to call this he's been brought up to the big leagues. So he's been over at Lidl Trek Future Racing for a couple of years. Before that, he was on that Carl Ross team. We see them here today. It was under a different name back then, but it was a Carl Ross team. And now he's racing for Lidl Trek. So this is where he's been hanging out. Was it the Tour of Austria? So they're probably bringing him up, sending him back down, that type of thing. We can close this weather results here and look at the live results. I need intermediate times, guys. I need intermediate times. So Martin Pedersen just started. Oh, another one. Wow. Fabio Jakobsen will not appear at the start. So Fabio's out too. So we've already lost 3 riders, guys. We've lost 3 riders already. Okay, Martin's Pluto has just started. Head-to-head TT results. Okay, this is a good stat here. I mentioned this earlier that this Lotto rider here, Alec Sagart, could have a chance. This is him stacking up against Mats Pedersen. in the one time they've met, same race results, Matt's been better on one occasion. Here's their career points, 492 to 419. Again, those points come from doing different time trials. TT wins. Under his belt, Mads has 10. Alex Segart has 9. So we're going to keep an eye on this Lotto rider here. He's actually the second favorite right now. He's ahead of Soren Waerenskjold. So, guys, stage win. I think this dude will take it. By that, I mean he'd be happy to get a stage win. I still don't see any last times. I don't have any intermediate times coming through, so we're going to have to wait on those guys. Okay, right now, here's a favorite going out right now. Johan Price Pedersen here. He's Danish. 5th overall at the Danish Individual Time Trial Championships this year. All-out time trialist. His time trial points are 741. I think we were looking at Mads there before, and he was 490 something. So this guy's got a really good time trial rating. So he's just heading out on course right now. No one has finished yet. I really see... So we should be seeing intermediate times here. They're not lighting up. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on that. Keep the chat going, guys. Yeah, Cort's not starting. Fabio Jakobsen's not starting. Oscar Bloom didn't start. So that was from Evil and Fabian Fluter here. Evan, of course, is going for a lead rider. Dude, you got Mats Pedersen to pick for, and you've got Matthias Skelmos. Those are the two big guns there. If our dry course, minimal road furniture, and they will be well over 60 kilometers. Yeah, this is going to be absolute hammerfest, guys. Absolute hammerfest. So looking at this, just trying to get an idea of the times here. If that's Mueller, it said he started at 7:15, which I don't really believe. Okay, yeah, and it just popped up here too as I was just talking about it. So Johan Price Pedersen here, Alpecin de Koenig, he's their time trialist. So when you see any of the riders close together, you know something's going on. Like, take a look at Mackhold here and whoever's chasing him. I can't see that rider's name. I wonder if I can expand this. I can't. The graph is what it is, guys. I can't change this graph at all. Whoever Mackhold is with, someone is right on his rear wheel. So it's 1 minute time gap. So when you see that right away, you got to think, okay, someone's been caught or someone's catching another rider. We can also see it back here. Martin Pedersen is being hunted down by someone right now. I'll try to get a name on him. Wow, can I make that graph any bigger? I can't. I'm trying to drag it upwards. I can't pull it downwards, guys. We don't even have a detailed view here today. So Muller's going to go through. We're going to get some finish times coming in. I still haven't seen any top 20 times. I'm looking for them. I'm going to refresh this, guys. Give this a quick refresh, see if we get anything coming through. Nope, just the same. So they're not being quick about the intermediate times today. Keep having that coffee, dark French roast. And I'll catch up. Yeah, I don't know what. Hasn't given any reason why they didn't start. Jasper. Okay, well, we'll see his start time coming up. Ooh, take a look at this, guys. In the next couple of minutes, you're going to see... well, I guess this will be the last appearance ever for Jakob Fuglsang at a time trial, because this is I think this is the last race he's ever doing, is the Tour of Denmark. I think he's retired after this race, unless they say, hey, we need someone in here. Checking this out here now. Okay, I'm going to have video feed in 6 or 7 minutes. So Jakob Fuglsang heading out in the next 30 seconds. His career's been going forever. Take one look at him. So I think I told you I've been watching the 2011 Vuelta a España. And yeah, he was in that race. In fact, I was watching the time trial yesterday. There he is, stage win in 2019 at the Vuelta a España. I think he goes back to probably 2006. Let me see here. 2006. Is this correct? Yeah. His results go all the way back to 2006. Let's take a look at his 2011 results. I'm going to give myself a spoiler for the race I'm watching. So at the Vuelta a España, he finished 10th in 2011. There, spoiler alert. Just blew that for myself, guys. That's okay. That's how we do it. That's how we do it here, guys. So yeah, he's only got a couple more stages left, and he will be retired. Okay, intermediate times finally coming through. Finally coming through. Let's see what this means. At the intermediate time, okay, so we've got this guy, Lucas Toftmark here. Lucas Toftmark came through. He's got the fastest time through the first split. Let's just say the only split at 8:43. Anton Mueller was only, well, that looks like he's 58 seconds back. Yeah, 58 seconds back. Average speed for Lucas through there was 52.3 an hour. Anton Mueller, not a time trialist, came through at 47 kilometers an hour through there. And looks like we've lost the splits out there. I'm going to refresh this again, guys. Here we go. It's all reset now. Okay, so yeah, it's showing last times. Those are confusing because that's going to show a finish time and it's going to show the intermediate time. So these last times are kind of confusing. When you see a very low number, like under 10 minutes, let's just say, that's the split at the middle. And the higher number, that's going to be 17, 18 minutes, 16 minutes for the winner, perhaps. Will we see a sub 15? Sorry, a sub 16. And you can see the results coming through. This will be really fascinating to watch. Who does better where? Who goes out too hard? This is why I love time trialists. New best time for Magnus Mackholt. At the finish, 17 minutes and 13 seconds. So we do have a new fastest time here. Average speed by Magnus Mackholt right here. Oh, page isn't working, guys. Something jumped around there. Let's see if we can find him here. Just going to come back to home here now. Okay, everything seems to be working. We're good. These are the 3 non-starters. Go to the live stats again here. I'm going to have 2 of them open so I can bounce around easier, guys. Okay, so intermediate at the finish here. Wow, take a look at this, guys. Lucas Toftmark here, this dude right here, just came through and took a full minute off of Magnus Mackholt. So we're already down to 16 minutes and 13 seconds. Continental level rider, and they don't even have a picture of the poor dude. Come on, guys, give him a picture. Look at his speciality, time trialist. Let's go, dude. Let's go. So he just shaved a full minute off. Take a look at the finish here. You can see that's going to be the leading time and then the time gaps back. So already 16 minutes and 13 seconds, and we're only at the start, guys. It's only going to get faster. It's only going to get faster. Back to the chat, guys. Oh, Fabian Fluter is from the Netherlands. Hey, dude. Nice to have you on board. Robbie's saying it looks like Pedersen or Swordquist then. I hope we see an outsider. Dude, I'd love to see an outsider. I love when a dark horse comes along. Don, I think these guys are dropping out if they don't think they will do well enough for podium finish. Yeah, you're right. They could just be seeing how they feel. The team just wanted Fabio to go out there and look at them. You know, it's probably better to send them to another race. There's other races coming right away, guys. I'm going to jump back to that right away. Yeah, Fabio's out. We got that from Evil. Live stream is also up. Ivard. Oh, sorry, guys. Yep, my live stream, I wasn't even watching it. So I need to get mine up. So that would have came up. That came up. Here it is. Thank you very much. So that's what's cool to know, guys. It took me a while to figure this out. I'm getting my live stream at the same time as everyone else. So it's not Flow Bikes ripping me off. Jimmy Janssens comes through here, 51 seconds back, the Belgian rider here. Why does it keep doing that? Doesn't like when I'm just jumping in these stats here. Magnus Mackholt, Nikolai Mengel, Christian Van Ries, and then Anton Mueller. I'm just watching the very, very beginning of the stream here, guys. I'm going to get this repositioned. Fastest times through the first intermediate point was Lucas Toftmark, who now has the fastest time overall. Early runners here, guys. Early runners. And I can see this needs to be refreshed again. Probably going to have to refresh this a lot more often to get the most recent points or time placements. Avard, yeah, probably won't see his time. Yeah, I think we're going to start seeing them more now. It just took a while to get them up to speed. Good morning from Colombia. We got Charlie Aldana here. Welcome aboard, Charlie. He's saying like 12. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe number 12? I'm not sure what that means. Charlie, let us know what you mean with that. Evil, you can figure it out if you start the start order. Oh, someone's probably asking what order they start in. I missed that point. The guys, the Vuelta starts in 9 days. It starts next Saturday. A week from this Saturday, I will be live streaming every second of La Vuelta. In fact, somewhere in between now and then, I have to do a route preview. I'll probably do a separate rider preview. Even if they finish this race, they have 7 days to recover and prepare for the... Yeah, that's right. They got lots of time to prepare. Joey Jojo saying, hi, Avard. I saw your photo you just posted on Facebook just now. Awesome. I don't know what that is, but sounds good to me. Have your coffee, guys. Charlie was like number 12 for the stream. Okay, dude, I got you. Dude, Charlie, thank you so much for liking. Everyone like. Guys, I've noticed with the Tour of Denmark, it's not going to be like the Tour de France. It's just not. We all know that. But I'm seeing lots of views afterwards. It's probably like dudes coming home from work, coming home from school, whatever, families sitting around watching the Tour of Denmark that's near their homes in Denmark there. Yeah, Joey's in the mix, guys. Okay, let's take a look at... So, fastest time so far. Okay, so Jimmy Janssen had that 17:04, but that's 16:13 by Lucas Toftmark. Are you kidding me? That is just that's actually staggering to me how fast he is compared to the rest. 1.85 meters tall, 73 kilos. So, tall, skinny dude. Tall, skinny dude. 17th at the National Championships. I'm just looking at some of his other results here. So, guys, you can see he's racing a lot of 0.2 races. So, again, World Tour, Pro, 0.1, 0.2. And then there's some that'll just say NC. I guess no class, no category. Now, finally, the stream's coming up. They are saying the wind is 14k an hour. That's just going to affect them each individually. So, it looks like he was at a race here in Poland. I'm looking for any other time trial results. Right here. There was a national race in Denmark. It looks like he got third place in that one. And then that's the only really one I'm seeing. But yeah, a great time trialist. Ryan Gibbons is the guy that crashed yesterday. Comes through at 16:46. So we've only got 2 riders into the sub 17 minute time. How fast can the fastest be? Okay, so second time for Ryan Gibbons here. 18 seconds off the pace at the finish line, traveling at almost 51 kilometers an hour. I want to see the intermediate times. Okay, interesting. So at the intermediate time, halfway point, Ryan Gibbons was 18 seconds behind Lucas Toftmark. At the finish, Ryan had lost an additional 15 seconds, so obviously was starting to fade at the end. So really nice start and just kind of faded at the end a little bit. And that's the beauty of time trial, guys. You need to know how to dose your effort. And here we go, guys. Soren Waerenskjold just started. So he's out on course now. And some cool stats here. Soren Waerenskjold. I'm still watching the video feed at the beginning, guys. Come on, guys. Show me some. Oh, here we go. So we're out on course right now. I'm actually watching Jakob Fuglsang right now, riding for the national team of Denmark. To me, this will be his last time trial ever. I'm almost positive this is his last race he will ever ride. And so he's got 2 more road stages after this. Definitely hope this guy doesn't have any crashes. He doesn't need an injury now. Soren Waerenskjold for Uno X Mobility has 5 TT wins on a total of 15 career victories. So a third of his victories have come from TTs. And fastest speed so far. Wow, this guy is fast. Lucas Toftmark, 52.7 kilometer an hour average. Guys, I keep saying it. Jump on your bike today and just go pedal at 30k an hour and see how long you can hold it for. Some of you guys that ride a lot, you can handle 32, 34, but if you're just like a cycling fan, just go try it. You'll figure out how fast that really is. Marcelo Ribeiro here. Marcelo's been here before. Winning time going to be between 1540 and 1550. Okay. It's a good guess. So right now our fastest time is 1613. I'm thinking they might be even faster, dude. I think they're going to be faster. But they can't be too much faster. Like, I mean, if someone bangs out a 54k an hour time, Joey Jojo, I've got some vintage TDF yellow jerseys coming for Colin. Hopefully they'll be here before the Vuelta starts. Yeah, I think Joey Jojo has got me a bunch of actual Vuelta jerseys coming. As Mr. Snipes once said, always bet on black. That's right. Put your money on black. I like time trials. You get to see every rider. Yeah, I do. I love the time trials. It's different because you're not seeing riders battling each other, but it's really cool to see the time checks going off. Again, look at this right here. On the far right of the screen here, the detail guys on the finish, there's two riders virtually on top of each other here. Oh, one is the Alpecin de Koenig dude. Now, his intermediate time is not showing up, but he's flying. He's catching his 1 minute man that's ahead of him. So this Price Pedersen here, he is legit, real deal TT. I just don't see his intermediate times. Maybe he's speeding up at the end. We're going to get his final time coming up right now. So there's a huge catch being made there. And there's a second one back here on the little bump. These two riders are so close together. Boas Ligard. We've seen this name earlier. Ooh. Finish. Only 13 seconds back. Take a look at Boas Ligard here. Why is it doing that? Doesn't like when I click on that page there. Here, I'll check the intermediate time for Boas Ligard. Then we get to see him. We've seen this guy actually a lot this week. I think he's been in a couple of the breakaways. Moving along. Okay, I think this is showing the Alpecin rider coming in now. Alpecin rider, Price Pedersen here. I think he has the fastest time, guys. I think it just lit up that he has the fastest time now. I saw the green. You know, they show the current slot, his below it or above it, and then green. When they're over the time, it'll go into red. So let's... Intermediate time. Check this out, guys. Ooh, fast here. Exciting, guys. At the intermediate time, Johan Price Pedersen was 14 seconds ahead of the previous fastest time, which is Lucas Tufmark. Take a look at the finish line here. We have Johan Price Pedersen for Alpecin de Koenig. First place, 15:46. Wow, and we just had a dude, Jonas Gregard, just pop in there. So what I want to do is, let's look at Jonas first. Okay, it sure doesn't like when I'm doing that. Let's just let it settle, guys. Maybe I should take a look here. Here's Jonas Ligard. Lotto rider. You know, fast. Doesn't really show he has much of a time trial, but he's right up there. Then Johan Price Pedersen. This guy just came through, blasted his way through. 1.91 meters tall, guys. Full-size dude. 83 kilograms. So he's a full-size dude. Little lean. Maxed out TT speciality. Watching Soren Waerenskjold out on screen here. He's currently 5 minutes and 20 seconds into his efforts. So we'll give him a couple of minutes here to get to the first checkpoint. Probably like 3 minutes plus to get there. And I'll just jump back to the chat. Soren for the win again. That's from Dream. Evil saying we saw nothing of the Alpecin guy coming in, so I think there may have been some timing errors. Okay. Figure that out. Oh, Joey Jojo's got some Wesley Snipes stuff going here. 30k, I can probably hold 50k if it's flat and have someone to draft. Yeah, I need a huge vehicle. I need a rig in front of me, a semi. 15:45 for the de Koenig guy. Yeah, I'm seeing that right here. His time is actually 15:46. That's what they've given him. 27 seconds faster than Lucas Tofmark at the finish. So if you look at their intermediate times, there was a 14-second gap between Price Pedersen and Tofmark. It grew by another 13 seconds at the finish. So this guy was just hammer down all the way, folks. Hammer down. Let's see who's going to be starting next. Out of big names here. Oh, wow, this dude here. Guys, let's take a look at this dude right here. Hopefully it'll show him. Choman Waristi. I just watched this guy at Vuelta a Burgos. Who remembers this dude? Who remembers this dude? I swear he was at the front for quite a while. So we did all of this race here, the Vuelta a Burgos. And that's where this name popped up. I had no idea how to say TX. It's a ch sound, CH sound. So he's coming up next, so cool to see him here. Then just having a quick look. I'm looking for big names here, names I recognize. I'm seeing names from earlier this week. Here's Matthias Malmberg. Okay, it's not the guy I thought it was. I think it's a different one. I was looking for Mr. Gravel. Actually, Mr. Gravel's probably a lot later today. Ooh, guys, take a look in the middle here. Right before the intermediate time check, someone's been caught right there. Someone's been caught. There's two riders there. And actually up here I see a rider called Winkler. And yeah, just can't see the top names. How do I adjust that? I can't even click on them. No, you cannot click on them, nothing. So that's unfortunate that I can't see that. Okay, so intermediate times still look the same as before. There hasn't been any new, rocket ships coming through yet. 27 seconds between first and second place. It's kind of insane. Back to the chat, guys. Yeah, Dawn, are there any time trials for the Vuelta? Dude, absolutely there is. Stage 5 when they bounce back into Andorra. I think the time trial's in Andorra. It's stage 5 anyways. It's a 20-kilometer team time trial, so the best kind of time trial. So we'll see the teams hammering for 20K each. Then later on, I think it's probably like stage 18, 19, something like that. Near the end, there's a 26-kilometer individual time trial. Ooh, right here, guys, I've just seen Soren Waerenskjold. And it looks like they're just showing an image of him here, and it's him passing another rider. I didn't get the time checks there. Oh, I need to refresh this. I have to refresh it all the time right now. So Soren Waerenskjold right now, I think, is up here. So through the intermediate time check, he's not ahead of Johan Price Pedersen here. Not ahead yet. At least the time checks is not showing that. There may be some delay. So I think Soren right now, actually, yeah, so there is sections where they are passing each other on the course, just like I thought. Jakob Fuglsang here, coming to the finish, guys. Not going to have a crazy time. It's going to be almost 2 minutes back. Should be just under 2 minutes back. He's going to be finishing 17 minutes, 30-something seconds. And I think he's pretty happy with that. So he is almost 2 full minutes behind the leader right now, Johan Price Pedersen. Soren Waerenskjold just flying. Trying to get something here going on. Okay, it looks like Soren Waerenskjold here. I think I saw his time. I think he's like less than 4 seconds back at the intermediate check. I believe he's catching this rider here called Winkler right now. I think that's where he is. I need to get the road straightened out. There is a bit of a climb here. So I think just up the road is this rider called Winkler. He may have passed him at this point, depending on how the feed's coming through here. So yeah, you can see here, Jakob Fuglsang, last time through, 17:39. Nothing's going to change for a little while, guys. Still looking for intermediate times. I think Waerenskjold was second place going through there. Just the quick time check I saw. Again, I'm going straight from Flow Bikes, the World Tour feed here. Trying to catch all data coming in. Yep, so 2. Evard here is totally right about that. So we'll see 2 time trials at the Vuelta. Joey Jojo's asking... Don's asking Joey Jojo, is that a line from White Man Can't Jump? Probably. I wouldn't have known that line. Oh, dude, Don, yeah, I hope Anslo is back for La Vuelta Bike Terra. Dude, 100%. I've already seen the stages. I can already see them, the events that are being created over on Bike Terra. So they're there already, guys. They have the full route events, and they also have what they call I think they're calling them Bike Terra Vuelta Classics, where they take a smaller chunk of each stage that us mortals can ride. Oh, Marcelo here. 15:46 is a winning time. Not going to be easy beating. Ooh, dude, I hope so. I hope so. I'm watching here. Soren Waerenskjold right now is just hitting 11 minutes and 41 seconds. I'd love to know his distance to the finish. Seeing another rider warm up. This might be Julius Johansson, who we saw yesterday. Or the day before. I think that was stage... Dude, I can't even remember. Stage 1, actually. In that 9-rider break. Yeah, when I hear Winkler, I think of Fonzie. Exactly. Okay, I'm just going to keep refreshing, guys, to make sure. Yeah, you can see it here. If you look on the far right-hand side of the screen, we've got a rider called Hertz. I think it's finishing. It's hard to read that. Hertz will be finishing. I think that's Soren right here. You can see a bit of orange. Maybe that's not. For Strofen back here, the names are changing. Names are... Oh, this dude. Sint Maartensdijk. This guy was at the Tour de France. Sint Maartensdijk was at the Tour de France this year. I remember that name, one of the harder ones to pronounce. So it's really cool seeing these riders at all these different events. It's not like they just do the Tour de France and then they go sit and train at home. They're just racing all the time. Last time, 16:59 for Benjamin Hertz, so he did come in. Nothing's going to change in the top 10 right now. Wow. Still 15:46. That is a very fast time right there. Okay, Price Pedersen and Waerenskjold have started 9 times in the same individual time trial. Price Pedersen has outperformed Soren at them. So it's showing here on the far left-hand side of the screen their time trial results when they competed against each other. Yeah, have started 9 times in the same individual time trial, and 6 of them, Price Pedersen outperformed Waerenskjold. So you're seeing them here. Some Price Pedersen could. Soren Waerenskjold won though. We're back at the Tour de l'Avenir. That's the Junior Tour de France. Okay, there he is. Can I click his name here? Why won't you let me click his name there? I don't get that. I'll have to look up here. I think I can click it here. It clicks there. Sint Maartensdijk. So he would have been at the Tour de France unless he is a brother. Yeah. Or he's just got the last name. So he's got the exact same name as someone that was at the Tour de France. So it's not him. He has no Tour de France results here. Riding for a continental level team. Beat Cycling Club. I wonder if he does have a brother. Right here. Take a look at this. This is how good the stats are here. I'm going to look under his PCS ranking position here. Family. Roel van Sint Maartensdijk. I'm going to click on this dude here. And boom. Guys, the memory, it's like a vault. Seeing Soren Waerenskjold here, catching another rider ahead of him, absolutely smashing it. Soren Waerenskjold here, 14 minutes and 45 seconds. How far is he? How far is he right now? Let me just take a look at this, guys. He just caught a Pulte rider. Team Pulte Visit Malta. And absolutely flying, guys. But he's got to beat 15:46. At this point, I don't know how far he is to the finish. Maybe we can see up here. Let's have a look. I think he's through the finish now. We're just waiting on results, guys. Or he's so close, I just can't see him. He's probably this rider right here. We just can't see him. 15:27. If he's going to make it, he's going to have to really hammer it now. Cars flying over the speed bumps. These guys don't care. It's like, not my car. It's like a rental. Just full gas. Full gas through the speed bumps. 15:40. He's not going to beat Johan Price Pedersen. Second place by 4 seconds, guys. Second place by 4 seconds right here. It's on screen right now. So really, really good effort. So that gives him... Okay, they're saying 6 seconds here now. 6 seconds here. So we've got 15:46 and 15:52. Both averaging right around 54.2 kilometers an hour and 53.9 kilometers an hour. Okay, we're just looking here. Man, 4 Danes, 1 Norwegian in the top 5 of the TT so far. Trying to figure out who we're looking at there. And back to the chat here. Evan's saying, dude, where's Vuelta? Dude, Tour of Spain. Vuelta a España, that's the Tour of Spain. Unless you were referring to Vuelta a Burgos that I talked about earlier, which you might have been. So, dude, I thought that was so cool before. That St. Martinsdijk, saw the name. I'm like, I'm wrong. No, it was his brother. So his younger brother, this dude is 27 on a Conti team. His younger brother rides World Tour for Intermarché Wanty. Dawn, I look forward to getting my indoor setup so I can tag into these stages on Bike Terra next season. Yeah, Dawn, anytime, man. Anytime. I might ride it today. I don't know what I've decided to ride today yet. Marcellus here is saying it was Van Dijk from Red Bull. Okay, I got to think about that for a second here. What are we talking about? Ivard, my memory is a vault also. I just sometimes forget the key exactly. Swoosh Kid, looks like Lipowitz has committed to the Deutschland Tour and won't be going to vault. Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. But they do have Pellizzari going. Red Bull has Pellizzari going to Vuelta. And we just watched him at Vuelta a Burgos. There we go, guys. Intermediate time, 8:29 is the time to beat. And if you beat it, can you hold it all the way? That's going to be a tough time to beat. Coming up next, Alex Edmondson will be starting soon. Let's take a look at this dude for Team Picnic Postonel. And he is a time trialist, guys. That's what he's maxed out his rating on. And he's a decent one, too. Score there looks like it's 573 under the time trial. Let's take a little look back. Where is he getting his time trial results from? This is just this year. 70th place in this individual. 140. That was a team. Oh, that is an individual there as well. He must have some good time trial results somewhere. Just not seeing them right now. Obviously, he's 31 years old. Maybe last year he had better results. World Tour rider, though. So this guy should set a pretty good time. Okay, 15:46 is the fastest time. Wow. I think I asked earlier, can we get a sub 16? And we've got 2 of them right now at sub 16. Intermediate time still 8:29. Okay, guys, let's just let this chill out for a bit. Let me sip some coffee here. And we just saw the start of Edmondson here. I think he's an Australian rider for Picnic Post NL. Love TT bikes, guys. I absolutely love TT bikes. On course here. Yeah, it's Malmberg. Matthias Malmberg here. Danish rider. Probably 80% of the fields are Danes. Now again, take a look at the course. You can see at the beginning, they all have nice even gaps. Pretty even gaps here, even. Then there's a big gap here. Huge gap there. So whoever this rider is, just disappeared on me. Yeah, there's a big gap here. So either one rider's going pretty quick or one rider's going really slow. Right here. 2 riders right here together. Someone's really moving. It's quite a few of them actually right now. Last intermediate times here. We're not going to show them. What if we can't? Oh, there is the top 20 right now. And I want to see all those top 20 times as well. Okay, they shut back down to 10. Looks like we just had a rider come in. Dutch rider here. Enzo. Okay, yeah, it doesn't like to show it from there. But Enzo came through. It took 3rd place overall. Here he is right here. 8:43 at the intermediate, Team Picnic Post NL. And, you know, for his TT results, he's just kind of like a specialty intermediate TT rider. Is a young rider. Second year World Tour team. So good job by him. I want to see the intermediate times here. Yeah, he was 3rd through the intermediate time, ends up 3rd place overall. So obviously that intermediate time is going to give you a good benchmark as to where you're probably going to end up. All depends if you've been holding back or not. But 15:46 is pretty fast. Yeah, so yeah, there's no swoosh. Swoosh Kid's right. There's no Lipowitz. Felix Gall is committed to Vuelta a España. We got Jonas. We got the two UAE hitters. Team UAE is basically bringing a Tour de France level team to it. Visma's team looks really strong. We got Egan Bernal. We got Derek G for Israel Premier Tech. Pellizzari for Red Bull. I'm going to go through all that stuff, guys. Maybe I'll do like one super stream where I talk about the route and then go through all the riders because I'm going to run out of time next week. How many guys do they have left to start? I think top 15 are going to crush these times. Next to start. We still got a lot of guys still to go. It says we still have 69 riders still to go on start. Julian Vermote. Team Visma Lisa Bike is heading out next. This guy's 36 years old. I think we talked about him earlier in the week. He's been around quite a long time. Best result? Probably like a Tour of Britain. He's won 2 stages at the Tour of Britain back in 2016 and 2014. I'd say those would be his very best results showing up here. Men's Tour of Britain coming up in September. Yeah, it's going to be a bit before we see the absolute huge riders. I am looking for one of the team Pulte Visit Malta riders who's time trial champion of Malta. See how he's going to do today. Robbie, I'm expecting sub 14. Sub 14, Robbie. Wow. I could see us maybe getting into 15. Someone's going to come out and absolutely smash it. Sub 14 would be crazy. Don saying, I think Mads is good for 15:32 or faster. Yeah. Like, can anyone take 46 seconds off? This depends on the day. It depends on the winds, right? Take a look at the top again, guys. See if we can see any lines. Again, start on the left-hand side of the screen, and these are the 1-minute gaps you're seeing. So you can visually see, oh, so-and-so catching. As long as you can piece out who went out in what order. This is what I do when I do Zwift time trials. So every Thursday on Zwift, there is the WTRL TTT. It's a huge event every week. It's the single biggest, longest running event on Zwift. It's been running for over 5 years straight every week. Maybe it's 6 years. 6 years. 6 years straight. During the peak of the winter, there will be 20,000 plus people participating in that single event every week. All inside, all virtual inside cycling. And it's all a time trial. Individual teams. So it's a team time trial, and this is how I check the times. I visually watch them, and I'm looking at the leaderboards, knowing the time gaps. When I see one team is 50 seconds ahead of the other, I know they've lost 10 on a 1-minute gap. We had Tor Trollston finish here. Team Kola Quick Rider, Denmark, specialty sprinter / climber. That's kind of a weird combination. And still looking for more big names to come, guys. Tom Kragh, we saw this guy do quite well. Let's take a look at Tom Kragh here. Yep, that page did work. Tom Kragh did have a good result on stage 2, 6th place overall. Team Flanders, Baloise, 20 years old. Come on, World Tour teams, snap them up. Do not let UAE get them. UAE seems to be buying every rider out there. I don't like it. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. UAE just... the latest one I saw, I think it's Kevin Vermark. I think that's how you say his name. He was a Picnic Post NL rider. He's now going to UAE as well. Oh, they are showing the stats here. Yeah, the overtakes. Teams with the most wins in time trials this season. Ineos Grenadiers, they're not here, but they have 10 wins. Soudal Quickstep with 8. Mr. Remco Evenepoel, no longer. Lidl Trek, they'll preview Mats Pedersen. UAE, well, we know who lives there. And Burgos. Burgos, they will be at the Vuelta a España, guys. Intermediate time still looking pretty solid here. Okay, so 4th place through was Enzo. Enzo ended up 3rd overall. That's interesting. So Enzo was able to just squeak out Lucas Toftmark in the second half of the time trial. They were even Steven at the halfway point, 14 seconds back. At the finish, only 3 seconds separated them. Looking for more times coming through here. Yeah, there's a cluster of riders here. We've got Edmondson out there. At the intermediate here, this is going to be interesting. Edmondson's right there. There's a rider ahead of him. I don't know who that is right now. See, the start times next to start, they vanish on me, so I can't see them after I've gone. So I could figure it out that way. But we've got Van Vinendal, and there's a rider just ahead of him. These guys are all close together, so we're trying to figure out what's going on there as well. Who's this dude here? Geese. G-Y-H, or Glees. Alpecin de Koenig rider here. Intermediate time still looking pretty solid. Nothing's changed yet. Hey, this is awesome. That dude I mentioned earlier. Does not like me going through there. Back up. Okay, you don't want to do that? Okay, we'll do this then. Where is he now? Here, I'm going to refresh this here too. Yeah, that one page does not like me going in there. Last times. So again, I watched this guy at Vuelta a Burgos just last week. I can't even remember now. It's all becoming a blur, guys. It's all becoming a blur. More racing every day. Speaking of which, I'm going to do this right now, guys. I'm going to try to get back here. Can I back up? I just want to show you something as this is going off. Guys, there's so much racing going on. It's insane. So right now we have the Tour of Denmark on. We have the Czech Tour Stage 1, which is finished. I try not to show any results here, so keep your eyes closed. We got Tour of Poland Women, which I can't see. That's on Stage 2, I believe. We've also got the Vuelta a Portugal. That's a 10-stager. It's a 2.1 race. That looks like a tough race. International race here in Guatemala for the women. I don't know what this one is here. It's a Spanish race. Kind of a lower level down. Just going to quickly look at latest transfers. There's lots of transfers going on here. So as I said earlier, Kevin Vermarke here. This rider, Picnic Postinel, 24 years old, is heading over to UAE. Got 6th overall to Arctic Race of Norway. So another UAE rider. I also mentioned earlier this week that UAE has just locked up this young dude. He's 19 years old. They've got him on a 5-year contract. They must see something pretty special in this guy to lock him up for 5 years. The next Poggy, perhaps? Who else do we have here? Alberto Dionisi goes to Soudal Quickstep. Races tomorrow. Okay, guys, tomorrow. Tour of Romandy starts tomorrow. It's an individual time trial. It's only 4.5 kilometers. So I'm going to do that one right after, or that's going to be before Tour of Denmark tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be done. So I'll probably have to set up 2 streams for that. We've got the Czech Tour again tomorrow. More stages from the Vuelta in Portugal. And that's a tough race. If you look at the stages, that is a tough race. One I do want to talk about. Okay, let me just jump to the chat quickly, guys. Okay, backing up. Yeah, there was about 69 before. Sub 14 would be crazy. These guys are maxed out. Hardly doubt any sub 14. Kim LaSalle, World Tour team needs salary cap. Yeah, I want to see salary cap at World Tour level. Some guys said it would breed mediocrity, but it's so ridiculous now. So Decathlons, and I've heard this in a podcast just recently, very new podcast. Decathlon World Tour team, their budget is $9 million. UAE, reported 60. I think it's higher. I think it's way higher. They're just pouring money into sports because they got all that dirty oil money, right? And I'm only saying that because that's what other people call it. I don't think it's dirty money. It's just oil. Yeah, the teams are so kind of biased towards big money now. I guess this always happens in sports, doesn't it? Robbie, World Tour riders are paid peanuts as it is compared to other sports. Exactly, Robbie. I agree with you 100% on that. How many riders left for today? This is Dario here. Dario, right now, left for today, it says we still have 60 riders to start. Just going to give this a quick refresh and make sure that's... yeah, still 60 to start. Rider number 60 to go is 25 seconds from starting. Here's Noah Ramsey, the solo Canadian in this event. Rides for Alpecin de Koenig. Oh, I love this name here. Check this out. 51st rider to go. Look at that last name right there, guys. Unai Zubeldia. Let's take a quick peek at this guy here. Unai Zubeldia. Very famous name from the past, Zubeldia. Heimar Zubeldia. You guys know. You know, don't you? I should look him up, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll keep you guys right here. Let's just look at the time gaps again in case anything's changed. Yeah, look at this cluster of 4 riders here. Flying. Big gap here too. From Vermote to the rider behind him, that's a huge gap. So I think Vermote is flying and the rider behind is just not really going that hard. Again, some guys here are just kind of, they're not time trial specialists. They're just here. Go out, do your ride, get through it, and hopefully we can win a stage tomorrow. You can't win every stage. You're just going to kill yourself and hurt your chance for tomorrow, so take it easy today. Ooh, lots of catch. We got 3 riders basically on top of each other here. They're within probably 300 meters of each other, I would say. The front 3 riders. And then, oh, that's Edmondson there for Picnic Postinel. Maybe a couple hundred meters further back. Wow. Anything else changed here? This is a new rider coming in here, Baptiste Weistroffer. I think I see him out there. His name right now I think is just hidden off screen. I'd like to see Julian Vermote's time. Looks like he was moving pretty good. No show. It doesn't show anything yet. So it's going to take a while to update, guys. Let's keep that going. Yeah, Mad Loot, where you from, bro? Metallica shirt, I'm wearing mine today. Dude, I'm wearing my Metallica Ride the Lightning jersey right here. Dude, awesome stuff, right? Metallica, hard to beat. Robbie, Grand Tour salaries haven't ridden since hardly since 2000. Marcelo, Volta of Portugal has a crazy stage. Yeah, guys, if I could cover that one better, I would. Like, I don't have any video feed at all. So I'm trying to prioritize my races. Ones where I have my video feed, because that's how I want to call it. I want to call the sprints as I see it. Then I use Pro Cycling Stats to give you all details, trivia, things like that. Okay, we got some guys coming through the finish line right now, guys. Top 20. It's going to keep... Ooh, Choman Raristi did do well. 40 seconds back, 8th place right now. We're down to 57 riders still to start. Okay. Intermediate times are still holding just like before. Nothing's changed except for 5th place. Baptiste Weistroffer. He is 16 seconds back. Does he have anything left on the back end of the time trial? I'm trying to see where he is here. Here's that group of 3-4 riders all coming in together. Yeah, take a look here again. Vermote. Look at the gap from Vermote to the rider behind him. That's a huge gap. Huge gap there. Someone's flying or someone is having a rough day. All the gaps at the beginning look very equal, don't they? You know, here's one that's a bit different. But they start looking, just guys, you just eyeball it. Put your pinky up on your screen. Close one eye, and you can kind of get an idea as to what's going on out there. Yeah, Volta of Portugal, I would do that race for sure if I had some video feed. Obviously, the races that I have video feed, and if I have Bike Terra, it's even better. Okay. Marcelo, which stage finish are they doing today? So Marcelo here's got some good info about Volta of Portugal. One of the biggest mountain finishes in the world. Dude, I'd love to know which one that is right now. I guess I can go look it up, but if you can drop it in here. Poggi Proje, he will be in line with Ayuso, Almoda, and Del Toro. Yeah, they're just too stacked. Robbie saying, wasn't Zubelda a character in Star Wars? Dude, I don't know. Was it? Don saying, Euskadel, Euskadi, their kits don't look good. Orange creamsicle. I love their kits. They just stand out. Okay, so Alex Edmondson just finished. It looks like he's going to be about 26 seconds back behind first place. Decent time at 16 minutes and 14 seconds. Let's take a look at him here. Yep, he shows up. He's now in 5th place. So he bumped Baptiste Weistroffer down. Still looking at intermediate times here, seeing if anything's changing. So Alex had a good time. He was 5th through that intermediate. I'm now interested in Vermote here. See how he's doing. Looks like he's just got a huge gap. Then again, too, if you look further back, there's 2 riders again. I think one of those riders is just not having a good day. I think Vermote's already passed him, and the other rider's probably been caught by rider even further back. So by the intermediate point, you can kind of see who's gaining and who's losing. Yeah, so Alex Edmondson is 5th place overall to finish. That's Team Picnic Post NL. Yeah, Vermote here. Then we've got the Alpecin rider, and there's someone in between the two of them as well. Let's have a quick look here. So Vermote, he's not a top 20 time that I'm seeing. So probably just maybe surrounded by riders that aren't time trialists, and they're struggling a bit. So those gaps look bigger than what they really are of road time. Euskadel Euskarri. Orange kit on Luz Ardiden. Luz Ardiden. That's right. Heimar. Hang on to Ulrich Bond Mayo attacks and get burned by Lance's afterburners twice. Yes, dude. Heimar Zubeldia. Now watching Anders Voss Sorensen over here. Still trying to figure out where the intermediate split actually occurs. This might be it. No, this is not it. This would be extremely fast if this was it. Last time's through. So he's at 13 minutes here. Actually, he's already passed it. Marcelo, you can see Volta Portugal in RTP Play for free. Dude, what's RTP? Something Portugal? RTP Play. I don't even know what that is. Finishes in Tora Mountain. Okay, dude, I want to look this up now, dude. Now you got me thinking here. Races tomorrow. We got Vuelta of Portugal on right now. And here's the profile. Yeah, it is an HC climb, guys. HC climb. So this is over at the Vuelta of Portugal today. 86, and we don't really even hear about. Here's another race I keep saying, guys. Like, I was talking to Evan about this morning, like, there's so many other races going on. They do a Cat 3 beforehand. Looks lumpy all day long. All these lumps that are uncategorized. Cat 3. Then we start climbing. How long is this thing? 23 kilometers at, guys, I'm having a hard time seeing it, at 8%. Are you kidding me? Covia. Torre. That's insane. Sorry. 23 kilometers at 6%. That's tough. That is brutal. There is a flat part in the middle too, so it's probably actually steeper than that. Just brutal through this beginning part. Yeah, so, okay, dude. So, Marcelo, if you can give me a link or something, maybe that's another place I can see the Portuguese races better. It's so hard for me to see them all. And everything still looks the same at the front here. Yeah, still the same. Who's coming next, guys? Next to start. We got 52 riders still to go. Here. Guys, in 5 minutes and 41 seconds, Mateus Skelmos is heading out. Great time trialist here. We're just going to slowly work our way up. Soren Craig Anderson's heading out in 15 minutes. Dylan Van Barl, 19 minutes away. Tibor Del Grosso for Alpecin de Koenig. Here's a big gun too. Alec Segart is going out in 21 minutes. Then, right after him, we have Jakob Soderquist. So we have two incredible time trials starting at 1 minute apart, folks. That's going to be a key battle to watch right there. And refresh again. Okay, everything looks pretty split up here. Actually, no, right here. On the little bit after the bump here, we got one rider flying and one kind of struggling. Very close together. Looks like the rider that's in front is past the one behind them here, just the way the lines are moving to me. At the intermediate points, everything's looking pretty much the same here. All the top guys, the slowest out of the top 10 is moving at 51.6 k an hour average. Absolutely smashing it. Anders Voss Sorensen coming in here. Already at 16 minutes 33. So almost going to be a full minute back, or more than a full minute back by the time he crosses the finish line here. It's hilarious, these team cars flying over top of the speed bumps. Into the finishing chute, he's 100 meters away right now. Motorbikes need to stay back. Guys, I was doing some reading. Did you know that a motorbike, or even worse, a car riding behind the riders, actually assists them? Yeah, it does. It's pushing air off the front of the motorbike, which actually pushes the rider. There's Enzo there, third place overall. I think his time moved around a bit. I thought that was different before. Yeah, okay, so he got ahead of Lucas. That's right. 15 runners at finish, 18 underway, 49 still to start, guys. So keep a little look on these little lines here. You'll figure out who's doing what. Again, look in the middle here. Nielsen and then Paloa here. There's a rider in the middle. Yes, there's some catches being made here, guys. And especially at the end here. Perron being chased by someone. Or Perron has just passed someone. See if we got any fast times here out of any of these riders. Nothing showing up yet. Decathlon rider starting. I think Decathlon, is this their development team here? No, I think it's their full team, but they have development riders here as well. Guys, I got to jump back. I need my other screen open here right now. Home, back to Tour of Denmark. And we go to the start list. Okay, so it is the development team. Some riders are bouncing around from team development team to World Tour team, or they just get pulled up for a couple races. That would include, yeah, I think it's Martin Pedersen here. He's Liddell Trek Future Racing. He's not on the World Tour team, but he's here competing for it. This is the World Tour team here. Wow, it's so funny. I swear they just showed a guy in the start chute. It looked like Magnus. Not in the start chute, but just sitting there pondering life. It looks like Magnus Cort. It sure looks like Magnus Cort to me. Did anyone else see that? So RTP play for free. Okay, I got to figure out what that is. Don's loving the hills. There was a guy in my bike club who loved riding the flats. Zero climbs. His nickname was Flatlander. It's probably me, dude. I'd ride the hills, but I'm not good at them. I'm too big. Too big. So they're all still warming. Or there's the Swedish champion warming up for Liddell Trek. And the two other Liddell Trek Top Guns. Watching Arthur Blaze right now. Where is he on course? Top 10 hasn't changed. Arthur Blaze on course. He's currently at 1 minute 42 in. So he's just kind of started. Here he is. Left-hand side of the screen. You can see him there right there. He's the third rider on course right now from the left-hand side. Guys, I'm going to take a quick nature break right away. Chat amongst yourselves. Be right back. And we are back, folks. Mateus Skelmos now entering the starting chute, guys. He's ready to launch. I want to see if anything's changed here at all. Next to start. Mateus Skelmos. I just saw him before. Maybe he's already launched now. Okay, so he might have just launched. He's in the start chute here, so he must be already gone. This is slightly delayed. Let me get this as live as I can. Yeah, he's already gone. It's out of the start chute now. Yeah, Soderquist here. This is Marcelo saying is a young TT specialist. That's right, dude. He's the national champion of Sweden, riding for Lidl Trek. So that's going to be interesting to see because he will be going out at the same time, 1 minute behind Alex Sagart. We can take a look at Alex Sagart here for Lotto. This guy's a TT guy as well. Nice TT score, 482 for his speciality. Yeah, this guy's decent time trialist. Take a look here. Belgian National Championships, Men's Elite Individual Time Trial. He's third overall. Third overall there. Then we look back at the Belloise Belgium Tour. He got 7th place on the individual time trial at that race. Let's look for more time trials, guys. Spinning a lot of World Tour races. I want to take a look at the Belgian individual time trial here. Well, Remco Evenepoel, Florian Vermeesch, and then Alex Sagart here. Ahead of guys like Steph Kras, Stefan de Schoutenier. I think he's here at this race. Victor Vercouli's at this race. We saw him, I think he was in the Stage 1 breakaway. So really cool to see these guys at this race. Let me bounce back, guys. Next to start. Next to start here. Okay, there's Tigor, De Grosso, Sagart, Jakob Soderquist here. Out on course right now. Who are we seeing? Julius Johansson right now. Oh, Julius Johansson was Stage 1 guy. Stage 1 guy. He rides for Team UAE. However, he's riding for the Danish national team right now. So where is he here? Just trying to catch his name without getting stuck at a page I can't view. He's on course right now. It's actually 3 minutes into his effort. Looks like a tall guy. Looks quite tall. Once I get some more info on him. Okay, last results for Skelmos in individual time trials. Under 15K, Tour de France, stage 13. Okay, well that was kind of a little bit of a different time trial. He only finished 85th. That was on July 18th of this year. I covered that stage. That was up to Perigoods. That's the one where they climb up, start in the flats. It's an 8-kilometer climb, 10.9 kilometer course, but it was an 8-kilometer climb. Once they get out of the town, they take a hard right and they head up to the airport. The 007 Altaport is now what it's called. Still looking. Ooh, we got another fast time coming through the intermediates here. Let's get a quick refresh on this. Okay, so Alex was 14 seconds back. Soren was 4 seconds back. Yeah, Johan's time, he's in the hot seat, guys. He's going to be sitting there for a little bit. I think there was another very fast time that just came through. It's still going to be a little bit slower. Okay, so Mateo Skelmos is out there doing his thing now. Marcel Gabriel, we're still waiting to see who the winner is. Individual time trial just underway right now. So all individual right now, currently fastest time is 15 minutes 46 seconds by Johan Price Pedersen of Alpecin de Koenig. Watching Arthur Blaze on course here. So Blaze is kind of just coming to the intermediate checkpoint. Youngest dudes to start today. 18 years old, 18, we got 5 of them, 18 and 19 years old. This guy here, Louis Chalail. I thought I saw his name, and I think he was doing really well at the intermediate point. He's definitely started. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, he's already on course right now. I'm trying to track down where he is. I just thought he had a fast time. Could have been a different rider. There's Skelmos out there. Skelmos is about 25% through the course right now. Okay, here's Arthur Blaze. Arthur Blaze, coming through the intermediate checkpoint, is only 3 minutes and 54 seconds down. Who's this dude? Who is Arthur Blaze? Absolutely smashing it. Second fastest time through the intermediate checkpoint is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and that's right. Louis Chalail, the guy I just mentioned before, he was 4th fastest through the intermediate. Just not showing it yet, guys. Hopefully this can be updated right away. Yeah, they're not showing it. So we got a little bit of a lag here from Pro Cycling Stats. I'm sure it'll be all updated soon. But watch out for Blaze and Chalail. Okay, ooh, man, lots of questions here. BM Oscod. Hey, who are your favorites for tomorrow in the Circuit Franco? Dude, I don't even know when that is. In the Circuit Franco-Belge. I think I saw that light up on Pro Cycling Stats this morning. Additionally, do you think anyone is being overlooked that is a serious contender? Dude, for Circuit Franco-Belge, I'll have to see even what that is. So I'm going to come back here. Or which race are you talking about, dude? Right here. Circuit Franco-Belge, right here. Dude, I do see it now. I think we just browsed quickly through yesterday. Ooh, look at this, guys. Top competitors. Yeah, like this is a race right here. This is not a World Tour race. Let's have a quick look, guys. I know we're on a different race right now. It's a 1 Pro, so that means it's a 1 Pro level race. Fascinating, dude. Thanks. Mark Hershey, Corbin Strong, who just won Arctic Race of Norway for Israel Premier Tech. Caden Groves, sprinter. Arnaud Delis going to be there. Alex Aramburu. Pavel Bittners. Alexis Renard. Wow. Teams. Looks like quite a few. We got Intermarché, Alpecin, Team Jayco Alula, Arkea, Cofidis, Picnic Post, Movistar. So it's a Pro Series race, guys. So I think you can only have about 10 of the World Tour teams there. The rest will be comprised by the Pro level teams, which would be like Caja Rural, Team Pulte, Team Total Energies, Team Flanders, and I think Volker Vessels, I think, is a Continental team. It's probably same with Van Riesel here. So you're going to get to see a blend of everyone, dude. I'm going to see if I can follow along to that too. Do my best. And we're back in. Let's see if we've got any new times here now. Who is having a good day? Who's having a bad day here? The intermediates are not being updated. So the intermediates I'm seeing here is not what? Oh, we've got someone passing here. Oh, this is coming to the finish line here. At the intermediate point, Julius Johansson, dude, I just mentioned his name. He's 2 seconds ahead of Price Pedersen. Right here, guys, it just popped up on screen. We just talked about this guy earlier. Stage 1. Okay, let's see if I can do it. If I click up here, this won't. Okay, that can't be shown. And try it again. There he is now. So again here, look at his team. Look at his jersey. UAE Team Emirates XRG. Loaded to the gills with cash. He is 1.88 meters tall, so he's very tall. At this race, though, he's riding for the Danish national team. And if you look at stage 1, there was 9 riders that went to the sprint finish together on day 1, and he got 7th place overall. He actually went on attack very late, just couldn't hold him off. And actually, one of the Flanders Balois guys went too. So he's currently 2 seconds up, it looks like. Also coming through too right now, Mateus Skelmos is getting here to the intermediate check. It's going to be a few seconds back. Mateus Skelmos is only 2 seconds back behind Julius Johansson. So Johan Price Pedersen is now down into 3rd place, and Arthur Blaze, 4th place through there. I don't think we haven't seen Blaze finish. Blaze has just crested the hill. The little climb, kind of like the biggest climb of the day. Zubeldia's right there, and Shalale, the other dude, is there too. Let's keep a look on Shalale and Blaze. I think they're both having good days here. It's not really showing for Shalale, however you say his name. Something weird with the timing here is because his time was really good. Unless they were showing the wrong time on screen. Next to start, guys, let's take a look here. Soren Craig Anderson getting ready to go. Dylan Van Barl, Tibor Del Grosso. Then we've got Sigurd, Jakob Soderquist. So hitters coming, guys. Hitters are coming. Jasper Philipsen will be going out in 21st place. Mateusz Kopecky here. Wow. Victor Vercouli. This is the dude that was in the breakaway stage 1. This guy won on a very late attack. He's sitting in 9th place overall, guys. He got 6th place yesterday. Wow. Team Flanders Balois. Love seeing these guys right up there at the top. We'll be watching this here quickly too. Looks like we've got Another lead-out Trek rider out on course. Okay, so last times, there he is. Louis Chalet, 16 minutes, 14 seconds. Really good time trial. Is 28 seconds back, though. So that's going to put him into 6th place. So they never showed his intermediate time. Okay, it's showing now. 10 seconds back. That one just didn't get updated. Antoine Lahote had a good time through there as well. He finished at 16:32. Kind of faded at the back end a little bit more than Chalet did. I'm watching Arthur Blaze right now. Decathlon rider. Catching the rider ahead of him right now. Who looks like that could be an Uno X rider. How far back is it? Is no, Blaze has now passed the Uno X rider. That's Zubeldia. So slightly delayed here on the video feed, guys. Blaze is having a really nice run here. Getting a little bit of draft. Yes, stay. Stay right there. Stay right there. Now zip out. Use it as much as you can. See what you can get away with. Soren Craig Anderson's just started. Yep, right here, guys. Just said it. Just popped up on screen. Arthur Blaze, Decathlon, AG2R, Le Mondial development team overtakes Unai Zubeldia for Euskadi. So he just caught his 1 minute man. Okay, guys, going back here. Yeah, so BM Oscod. Man, you have a hard name to say. Dude, I'm going to take a look at that race. Going to take a look. That looks like a really good race, too. Marcelo's asking, did Skelmos lose time yesterday? I think he's about 40-something overall. He was working for Pedersen at the end, so Arthur Blaze is finished now. Looks like he's going to be about 18 seconds back. Really good effort here. 19 seconds back overall. So we're starting to see, I love seeing these names you've never heard of before. I absolutely love it. Again, like I was talking to Evan, we don't get to see all the races. Most people just watch one race and then they forget about the rest. Dude, I do the same thing. You just forget that all these awesome races are on. You kind of think, oh, they do the tours and that's it. And they do the classics. There's so much more. There's so much racing coming up. I'm going to talk about Tour de Limousine coming up as well. Avard, dude, great to see you again, dude. Thanks for all your support. And thanks for messaging me too, dude. So guys, if you want to message me, find me on Facebook, Instagram, just send me a message. You want to share something with me, whatever you're into, other hobbies. Avard's starting my own TT now on my way to my first job. What does that mean, dude? Avard, what does that mean? Let us know. Swooshkit, has anyone heard why Demi pulled out of Tour de... I heard she was sick. They just said she's ill. That's all I've heard, but she's out. Clifton, 18 years old. I was 50 kilograms at that age, but I wasn't long distance riding. I was mountain biking. Guys, I think I'm trying to really catch up here now. Yeah, I'm way behind. Let me catch up. Marcelo's saying that, yep, Skelmos looking good. Johansson too. Yeah, Julius Johansson looks fantastic here right now. He's at 14 minutes and 38 seconds. He was 2 seconds up. Does he have anything left in the tank here? UAE rider, World Tour team, on the best funded team. Probably got the best trainers, the best nutritionists, the best coaching. Probably access to wind tunnel all the time. You know, best bike fit. Man, he looks like a time trialist. This is what a time trialist to me looks like right here. This dude here, Julius Johansson. And again, he had a great day one as well. Okay, so Epics. We're going to call this guy Epics. Who do you think will win the stage today? Dude, probably like one of the big time trialists. You know, Mats Pedersen by far is the favorite to win. But we got some really fast times here. Let me refresh this, guys. I see it just vanished. Honest, there we go. Skelmos is coming to the finish now. Julius Johansson will be across the finish line now, I believe. Ooh, it's going to be so close. So close, guys. He's trying to get there. He's got 7 seconds to get into first place. 7 seconds, 3 seconds. He's not going to make it. It looks like Price Pedersen's going to hold it. Julius Johansson with his mustache. He's the one that looks like Magnus Cort. From a side profile, they're both decked out in red. So he's losing time now. So he had a really good first half. Slightly went maybe a little bit too hard. Ends up losing time in the second half. It's going to probably end up third overall. Actually fourth. Showing up now. Julius Johansson, 22 seconds back. He was 2 seconds up at the intermediate point. So overall, lost 24 seconds in the back half of that event. 7 kilometers, lost 14 seconds. Tibor Del Grosso's just started. But yeah, still flying. I mean, the guy was doing 52.996 kilometers an hour. That's Julius Johansson here. So we still have Price Pedersen at the front, 15 minutes, 46 seconds. The way that I usually see time trials happening is you'll find a guy, he'll sit in the hot seat all day, and then like the big guns come up and they'll just shave 35 seconds or something off their time. It's like, what? How did that happen? That's how it happens, guys. Alex Sagart starting now, guys. Here is a top favorite for this race. This guy's probably going to be top 5 today. Lotto here out to prove something. They need wins. Lotto needs wins, guys. Seeing some... Ooh, look at these gaps here. So on the profile right now, you can see, it looks like Matteo and Nielsen right on top of each other here. Van der Truck and Dahl also like riding virtually on top of each other. So someone's had a great day, someone not so much. Jasper, let's go. He'll be out there. When does he go next to start? I think he starts very soon. Jasper's going to start in 8 minutes, guys. So again, this is going to be a short stage today for me, guys. If I'm not streaming 4 to 5 hours a day, it feels like I'm lazy or on vacation. Don saying he thinks Jasper is the fastest in this group. Fastest sprint, dude. I don't know what the time trial, man. He's got to know how to dose that effort. T. Reuven. Yes, dude, I know that one as well. Dude, I'm going to try to cover that one. So T. Reuven saying the ADAC Cyc Classic on Sunday. So I think that one also goes by the name of the Hamburg Cyc Classic. I've got that one. I'm going to try to do it as well. It's a one-day race in Germany. Last year, Olev Koi won that race, beating Jonathan Lent. So that is on my list to do. So guys, just this today. Tomorrow, we're doing the double header. It'll be a very short individual time trial for the women over at Tour of Romandy. Then we switch back to Tour of Denmark, stage 4. Saturday morning, same thing. Early start for the women at Tour of Romandy. Massive climb at the end. 13 kilometers at 8%. A climb I've never heard of before in my life. You'd like to think you know all this stuff, but you don't. Just getting back to the top here, guys. Let's have a quick peek. So there'll be a double stream tomorrow and Saturday. That will wrap up the Tour of Denmark. We'll be on the second stage of the Tour of Romandy. Sunday, another early start. I think it actually starts at 4 a.m. for me. Third stage of the Tour of Romandy. It's a very short stage race for the women. And then there's the Hamburg Cyc Classics afterwards. I think that's the exact same one you're talking about, T. Roven here. Okay, guys, if you're new here, who are the new people? Epics. Dude, share the video or give me a quick like if you can, dude. I really appreciate it. Everyone, don't forget that. If you got to jump out, just drop a quick like. It's much appreciated here over at Inside Cycling World. I'll keep doing this stuff forever. Yeah, take a look at Matteo here and Nielsen. They must be within like visual sight of each other. Like they're like 100 meters apart at most. Soren Craig Anderson out on course, guys. Watching him right now for Lidl Trek. Powering out of the corners. Every corner they get up out of the saddle and power through. Watching intermediate times here. So yeah, it's showing it now. Julius Johansson was almost 2 seconds ahead at the intermediate time. And, Skelmos gets third overall, guys. I missed that finish. Skelmos gets third, 7 seconds back. So we've got an Alpecin de Koenig rider. We've got an Uno X rider. We've got a Lidl Trek rider. And then we've got a lot of like continental level riders here, which is great to see. Joshua Giddings. Here's a name I should know. Yeah, this page. It's always that one there. Can I see him another way? Right here, Joshua Giddings. Rides for Lotto. Great Britain rider, 22 years old. So just made Pro Series here. Actually, this is his first year at Pro level. First year at Pro level. What has he done this year? Baloise Belgium Tour. 8th in the individual time trial for Great Britain this year. Was at the Tour of Turkey. Again, that's a Pro Series race, stage race earlier in the year. Yeah, you can see, guys, there's so many races to follow. It's insane. So that's Joshua Giddings there. 9th place overall. That's really good. Really, really good. Alex Ebenson, Lucas Toffmark. He's been slowly falling down the standings here. Faster riders coming through now. Next to start, let's have a look. So Alex Sagard is out there. We're going to watch him closely, and Soderquist. Let's see where they are on screen. Right here, guys. We've got Sagard here. Del Grosso is ahead of him. Dylan Van Barl up the road too. And Soderquist back here. So we're really going to watch this time gap here. Just kind of like eyeball the distance. And you'll get a gap. You'll start figuring out what's going on out there. Looks like 2 riders are very close together coming right through the intermediate time check here. Here's Alex Sagard on screen right now. Currently 5 minutes flat into his effort. Let's get it. Oh yeah, Sheila. Good one here. I just saw what looked like a manure spreader. Can you imagine doing the time trial in the spring? No, I can't, because where I live, Sheila, they'll spread it at night, and it's just like, it is the most powerful smell on the planet. It is so bad, and I don't even know where they're spreading it. It's just somewhere nearby. They're out there like dumping out manure, and I think they do a lot of, I think they spread the urine too. Are World Tour time trials more predictable than pro races? Race average winner picking. You're probably better. It says World Tour 70% of the time. The top pick is the winner, so it's easier to pick that. Okay, kind of a weird stat. 15-kilometer win, not enough to really do anything yet. Last time trial victory for Jakob Soderquist was 44 days ago at the Swedish National Championships. So right now we've got Johan Price Pedersen, Soren Waerenskjold, Matthias Skelmos in 3rd, Arthur Blaze in 4th, and Julius Johansson in 5th place. Just stick with the top 5 for now. Here's Dylan Van Barl, guys. Just going over time at the intermediate check. I'll give you his total time here. 10 seconds over now. Let's see where the marker is. I'm just trying to see the marker on the road. He's still not there yet. Okay, then the camera cuts away. Camera cuts away. Mads Wirtz Schmidt here. Danish rider. Looks like he's riding for the national team. I'm going to take a look at this dude right here. I want to look at the start list, guys. Figure this dude out. Start list here, national team right here. Here's our national team. Mads Wirtz Schmidt. And I was going to say, just watching him on his bike, he looks like a good time trialist. And look at his stats. Rides for Pass Racing. So he's been around. Wow, this guy's been around. He's 31 years old. Rode for Team Katusha Alpecin for 3 years. Then bounced to Israel Startup Nation. That's right. Before it became Israel Premier Tech. Israel Startup Nation. Then for 3 years with Israel Premier Tech. Now with Pass Racing. Best results, 3rd in the GC at the Tour of Denmark, so he likes this race back in 2016. World Championships, this is probably, okay, individual time trial in 2015. Tour of Denmark, he won 2 stages, 2016 and 15. Stage winner at Tirreno Adriatico. Just his position on the bike, I'm like, this guy looks fast. His best speciality is the time trial. So we're going to keep an eye on this dude too. Bert Schmidt's here. He's catching this Van Hoof guy, I think. Soderquist and Sagard look like they're pretty even right now. Whatever their times are going to be individual at the intermediate point. Ooh, guys, take a look at this here. Wow, it's getting fast, guys. Yeah. Let's take a look at this here. So Alex Sagard went through the intermediate time at 8:16. Price Pedersen went through at 8:29. So it's saying he's like 11, 12 seconds faster. 12.79 seconds faster, Alex Sagard. Absolutely flying here, guys. So here we go, guys. Here comes some of the big guns. Oh, and here comes Jakob Soderquist here. Alex Sagart has the current time. Soderquist is almost on. Soderquist, who's trailing Alex Sagart on the road right now, is only 4 seconds. He's actually 4 seconds ahead of Sagart at the intermediate time check. So he's pulled back 4 seconds on the road because he's his 1 minute man. Watching Soren Kragh Andersen finishing here. This should be a decent time as well, depending where the cameras pick up here. He's at 15 minutes and 36 seconds. Car's like absolutely ramping through the air over the speed bumps. He's into the barriers. He's got 100 meters to go. He's just going over time right now. Team Pulte rider just finishing ahead of him here. We'll get that figured out here right away. There we go. I'm looking at intermediate. So really nice time for Soren Kragh Andersen here. Only 9 seconds off first place. Jasper Philipsen just started, guys. Jasper Philipsen just started. He's got the clear visor on today. He wants the sun in his eyes. But interesting stuff here. So we saw Sagart go through. Wow, I didn't even see that how fast Soren Kragh Andersen was through the intermediates. So now we have 4 riders faster than Price Pedersen at the intermediate. Julius Johansson was faster, but he actually fell apart a little bit. Soren Kragh Andersen was faster as well, but lost some time in the back end. Alex Sagart faster as well, and same with Jakob Soderquist. And they are like 16 seconds faster. Jakob Soderquist, Jacob, yeah, he's fast. 16 seconds faster. Actually, 17, 18 seconds faster than Johan Price Pedersen. I'm going to give this a refresh to get the most latest results. And, right now, Jakob Soderquist will be told, you're faster than Sagart, you're faster than Sagart. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Let's go time, boys. Shaka Khan, get it. So Price Pedersen is still our leader at 15:46. How are these guys going to hold up over the end? Soren Waerenskjold sitting in second. Matthias Skelmos in third. Soren Kragh Andersen fourth. So we've got Lidl Trek riders right now in third and fourth place. Mads Pedersen hasn't even started yet. Ooh, here's a dude too. Axel van der Tuuk. I saw him out there as well. He was flying. Yep, we get that again. Try it again, folks. Try it one more time. Shout out to this dude, Axel van der Tuuk here. Medic Solar Watt, presented by Mantel. Continental level team. He became a trainee for Euskadel Euskadi as of August 1 of this year, so not really sure who he's riding for right now. He is a strong time trialist. Very strong time trialist. Okay, so good job for him. I wonder which team they have him on then. Do they have him on Euskadel Euskadi? Just going to have a quick look here, guys. Euskadel Euskadi, yeah, he is there. Wow. We got a Danny van der Tuuk and we got an Axel van der Tuuk. Here's Axel van der Tuuk. His brother is Danny van der Tuuk. Are you kidding me? I just saw it. There's 2 van der Tuuks on this team, brothers. Here's his brother, Danny van der Tuuk. Both at this race right now. 25-year-old and a 24-year-old. Awesome. Okay, we're getting back out there, guys. Here's Alex Sagart right now. Getting close to the finish. He's at 12:47 right now. But Soderquist, wow. Soderquist was 5 seconds faster through the intermediate checkpoint than Alex Sagart. So they're both going to have their DSs screaming in their headsets. Soren Kragh Andersen really good at 11:42. Julius Johansson was through there at 16 seconds back from the first place. But Julius Johansson, Soren Kragh Andersen both faded in the second half, leaving Johan Price Pedersen still in first place. So faster in the first half, Price Pedersen did a better job of just maintaining his speed. Wow, and looking at his speed, so average speed, 54.2k an hour. That is a very fast time trial. Really, really fast time trial. Okay, Dario Lays is asking in how many left? 16. 16 to go, dude. Thanks for asking because I was just going to check that. So, yep, 16th place is about 30 seconds away. Going to look at these riders here. Mads Pedersen first, Lucas Kubis second, Conrad Hogstead first, third place. He was in a breakaway on day one. And he got the Mountains jersey. I think he still has it. Okay, they won't show the Mountains jersey right now. We also have Nicholas Larson. This, I believe, is Mr. Gravel. No, it's not Mr. Gravel. This guy was in a breakaway day 1. So these guys set themselves up really well. William Bloom-Levy, Victor Vakuli, Alex Zingel, who had a great finish yesterday for Team Visma Lease Bike, getting 3rd yesterday. Mads Lambo. So a lot of these guys were in that initial break, guys. I'm actually looking for Mr. Gravel. Is Mads Lambo? Not Mads Lambo. Does anyone remember who Mr. Gravel was? Because I forget his name off the top of my head. Yes, none of these guys. Okay, well, maybe he's already gone. 32 minutes left for this stage. Yeah, so it'll be 1 minute gaps, and then we're going down to 2s for the very end. So you can see here, 11th place rider. So we got Albert Withen here, Philipson. Then there's 1 minute gaps between each rider. Once we get to Alex Zingel, Mads Lambo, he's 10th to go. Then we go to 2 minute gaps. You can see that on this timer countdown here going on right now. So watch that closely. Back to the leaderboard here. Ooh, check this out. Just over halfway point. New best time, guys. New best time at the finish. Boom, here we go. Alex Zingel. 12 seconds, almost 13 seconds faster than Price Pedersen there. They have him at 12 seconds back. Now, here's the interesting point. Jakob Soderquist was 4 seconds faster than Zigart at the halfway point. Can he maintain it? He's at 14:52 right now. He's got about 40 seconds to get to the finish line. They are in the finishing area now. Cars bouncing over the speed bumps. How well did he measure his effort here, folks? Watching this right now, guys. Watching this right now. 15:15. He's got 18 seconds to cross. He's got about 100 meters to go. Looks like he's got it. Jakob Soderquist will easily take first place right now. He's going to be about 5 seconds ahead. 5.89 seconds ahead of Alex Zigart. And there, it's just lighting up now over here. Yep, 5.89 seconds. So we've just had 2 riders jump ahead of Price Pedersen. Price Pedersen is out of the hot seat, folks. Alex didn't even go up there. He just looked at the time. And now Jacob can go sit in the hot seat. If you're new to this stuff, guys, time trials, the leader of the time trial will hang out like in a little booth, have a little chair to sit in, and they kind of watch everyone come along. So it's called the hot seat. And looking back at the profile here. Okay. Just looking at the gaps, you can see some are closing in. Here's Jasper Philipsen. He's closing in on De Vries right now. So we'll have a good look at Jasper here when he comes through. Wirtz Schmidt. That was another guy I was watching earlier. Wirtz Schmidt here. Mauro Wirtz Schmidt. He went through the intermediate checkpoint at 27 seconds down. Still a really good time. That's 15th place overall. And okay, he's just started. Just trying to get these times figured out here. Okay. Let's give this a refresh, guys. Tibor Del Grosso goes through intermediate in 10th place. Vincent Van Hemelen, we just saw. I saw his time up ahead. That's why I was pausing there. I was trying to read the times. He's in 9th place at the intermediate. Right on Soren Waerenskold's heels there. That could change. All changing now. The times are constantly bouncing around now, guys. Time trial artists are coming out to play. See, I think every race, every stage race needs a time trial. If you're going to have climbs, you better have a time trial too. The time trialists can really put a beating on the hill climbers and vice versa. Wirtz Schmidt finishing now. It's saying he was 15th at the intermediate. Let's see where he's going to finish up. Looks like a good time trial to me. Wirtz Schmidt, where will you be? Dylan Van Barl came through in he's 12th place overall. Finish times here. Wirtz Schmidt, no, it's just showing his intermediate still. Give this another refresh. And I'm looking here, guys. Yeah, Wirtz Schmidt does finish 15th place overall. Louis Chalel from earlier. Chalel finished in 14th. Alex Evanson is now in 17th. And Okay, so there it's showing Mads, Wirtz Schmidt finishing just right now. Ah, T. Ruben, it's not Alex, it's Axel. Is it Axel? Oh, don't want to do that. Right here. I'm going to click on his name here. Well, it's Alec. They say Alec here. Is it actually Axel? Yeah, I was probably saying Alex because I see Alec here. Alec Sigart. But if it's Axel, then it's Axel. Moving on, guys. Moving on. Where's Jasper? Jasper's through the intermediate checkpoint. What do we got for Jasper through the intermediate? Looking for sometimes last times. I'm not seeing anything for Jasper yet. View last 20 times. Jasper Philipsen, where are you? So no times through yet, guys. We're just waiting on it right now. And we have multiple Philipsens out there too. That's one of the problems here. We got Within Philipsen, who's kind of at quarter way through the race. We got Jasper. He's probably 60% through now, coming up. He's actually closed in on De Vries even more. So I'm trying to watch those times there. I don't think Jasper is in the top 20 right now. No, he's not in the top 20 of intermediate times. Which, to me, that's kind of expected. He's a sprinter. Really, really good cyclist, but he's a sprinter. Anders Foldhager coming through intermediates quite a ways back. He's going to be probably 40 seconds behind the fastest rider, which was Jakob Soderquist. Oh, Axel Zingel. Yes, dude, you're right. Did I call him Alex? I probably did call him Alex. Yeah, I think I did call him Alex. Thanks for correcting me, dude. Yeah, you're right. It's Axel Zingel. That's the dude for Team Visma Lease Bike. I got third place yesterday on that sprint finish. Ooh, Antonio Alves here, just putting it right out there. Mads will easy go under 15 minutes. Okay, dude, let's see it. Let's see it. I can't wait to see this. Oh, and check this out here too. The following competitors will transfer to a different team next year. Alec Zegart is going to Bahrain Victorious. Dylan Van Barl, I did know this one. Soudal Quickstep. Pietro Matteo is going to Team Visma Lease Bike. Jacob Soderquist is going to Lidl Trek because right now he's on the Future Racing team. That's all. So he is already Lidl Trek essentially. Matthias Kubecki. Oh, this is the big guy that's going to Unibet. That's right. This is guy is going to Unibet Titema Rockets next year. Okay, I did know that. He's the third name I was trying to remember out of that big transfer. And Tobias Avar going to Uno X Mobility. And I'm going to give you a refresh here. Okay, there's Philipsen. Yeah, still closing on De Vries. Foldhager is really closing on Wang, or he's just been caught because they are right side by side each other here. Kopecky out on course right now. Last times. I have no times for Jasper Philipsen. Like none. So I'm really trying to figure out how he's doing. I don't have an intermediate time for him or... Yeah, no intermediates or last times. I'm kind of looking in both spots here. So Pietro... Let's see here. Right, so it looks like Pietro is going to go from development team. Yeah, Lisa Bike development up to World Tour team. Yep. So 2026... Pietro, okay, did I just say his name wrong again? Going to Lisa Bike anyways, the main team. What are they saying here? Yeah, Matteo goes from development team up to World Tour team. Okay, so out here now we have Within Philipsen. He's further back. But where is Jasper? So De Vries here is just holding off Jasper Philipsen. Wang is being caught by Foldhager. Those are both national team riders there. You can see by their jerseys. Then we've got another group here. Bivort and Nortoft. Very, very close together. I think it's going to be a bit... we're going to wait to see Mats Pedersen to blow through this intermediate time. Nothing else has changed. Everything here is just the same. Actually, this dude here. That page does not like me going there. I'll show you him here. Carl Frederick Bevort just went through the intermediate time check. Very fast time. So he's through the intermediate time check in 8th place overall, 19 seconds down. So really good performance. We've also got Logan Curry there as well. Logan Curry rides for Lotto here, a New Zealander. You can see a specialty. He's a time trialist. So he's gone through there as well. So we're seeing more and more fast riders coming through, guys. Soderquist, Sigart, Price Pedersen. That rounds out our top 3 right now. Soren Waerenskjold, who was second for the longest time, is now 4th. Matthias Skelmos in 5th. Oh, Robbie here. Okay, dude. Good one here. Kopecki's brother already rides for Unibet. Let me just have a look again there, dude. That was a Norvo rider, wasn't it? Team Novo Nordisk. That's a hard name to say. 8:24 for Albert Withen Philipsen here. 4th fastest time. That's a good time too here. Albert Withen Philipsen here. Lead Trek. Man, their time trial team is incredible. Like, what a great team for time trialing. You know, Matthias Skelmos, Soren Craig Anderson, this Withen Philipsen guy here now, and who else did we see? Well, we still got Mads Pedersen to start, guys. Carl Frederick Bevort, he races for Uno X Mobility, having a nice ride. Really nice ride. 9th place at the intermediate check. So Skelmos and Soren Craig Anderson, 5th and 6th right now for Lidl Trek. Vandertook. Okay, gotta refresh this, guys. It's like I have to manually refresh all the time. Okay, Zingel's on course now, guys. At this point here, we have only 7 riders still to go. 7 riders still to go. Mads Pedersen will be starting in less than 13 minutes. So let's take a look here. We got Zingel, Eekhoff, Landbo. Here's a name I don't think I've said all week, Skiveld. Okay, there's the Kopecky rider right there. Gotta wait for a time there. So I thought he just transferred to Unibet Titama Rockets. Unless it's a brother. Is that what you're saying? Okay, trying to catch up with everyone. So Antonio's convinced that Mads is going to win, possibly. And saying under 50 minutes. Dude, I'd love to see it. What's our fastest time right now, guys? Fastest time right now is 15 minutes, 28 seconds. Dude, it's like I said. You sit here and you watch the time trials all day, and then someone comes in at the last minute and just blows them out of the water. It's possible. Okay, so Robbie's saying Kopecky's brother already rides for Unibet. Okay, so there must be a couple of brothers there. Once I see his name, I'm going to click on it, dude, and I'll try to dig into them. Because it will show me their family members. Anders Foldager there. Looks like Foldager did pass Wang at the finish line. So Wang's out there. Okay, everyone disappeared on me now. Come on. Who else is doing really? So Jasper Philipsen would have finished by now. Obviously here he won't be in the top 20. Doesn't surprise me at all. I think he'll be far outside the top 20. We can't even see him. If I look at last times, maybe we can see his finish time here. We can try to find it. Jasper Philipsen here. Okay, they've only got him as an intermediate time. He was 53 seconds back at the intermediate. There he is. He finished in 17 minutes flat. 1 minute and 32 seconds back. So he's not a time trialist. He's a sprinter. Okay, Zingel's out. Yeah. Gustav Wang just finished. We saw that. Foldager and Gustav Wang just finished. 16:40 and 16:51. So Foldager just caught Wang, within probably half a kilometer of the finish line. Bevort is coming next. Bevort should have a good time here. Bevort's probably going to have a good time. Okay, that's not the one I'm looking at. Strange they got him. Okay, that's the intermediate check. Sorry. I was reading those minutes. I'm actually watching him here now. He's going to have a good finish time. He's not going to take the time trial, but should get a top 10, I believe. Going to be right inside top 10. He's at 15 minutes and 20 seconds now. Got a little ways to go here. They don't show me any distance here. In the final shoot now, you can see the traffic cones. Once they start, he's only got a couple hundred meters to go. So he's going to finish probably 20-something seconds back, I would imagine. That's the intermediate time there. Another fast time coming through here now. At the finish, Julius Johannes now in 10th, Arthur Blaze 9th, Vincent van Hemelen, Axel van der Toek, Trek Riders. Okay, he's 25 seconds back now into the final 100 meters. So he's going to probably finish 30-something seconds back. So Carl Frederick Bivort here for Uno X finishes 35 seconds back. And that does put him into 8th place overall. So that probably refreshed right before I saw that happen. 8th place. Okay, I was thinking 9th at first. Next to start, William Bloom Levi for Uno X. Nicholas Larson. Then we get to 3rd place, Conrad Hogstead, Lucas Kubis, and Mats Pedersen. Let's go. Let's see the sub 15, guys. Let's see the sub 15. There is a time split. Oh, look at this, guys. There is a time split table here, too. That might be too much to look at. Virtual after GC time points. Okay. Just trying to get this all figured out here, guys. I'll back out of there. Stuff for me to use next time. I learn something new every day with this website. Lots of brothers in cycling. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Are there both? I guess T. Reuven here. I think you're saying it. Yeah. No, Robbie said it. So there will be 2 brothers over on Unibet together. I think Robbie said his brother's already there, so he's joining him as well. I know that brother going over was a big acquisition for Unibet Titama Rockets. Hugo Shodzegwe, who win? No one's won yet, dude. We're still waiting on the winner. Mats Pedersen hasn't gone out, but right now the Swedish rider, national Swedish time trial champion, is in first place right now. 15 minutes and 28 seconds to cover 14 kilometers, which is absolutely insane. Wow, look at his average speed, guys. His average speed was 55.3 kilometers an hour. So I'm kind of thinking here, wow, like that's almost as fast, or might be somewhere right around as fast as Rohan Dennis rode. I think. Can anyone pull that up real quick? Can I pull that up real quick? I don't think I can right now. But yeah, the fastest... Oh, that would be time trial at the Tour de France. Let me just correct that. But still, very, very fast time trial. So these guys are hauling here. Jakob Soderquist here. What a machine. Alec Sagart, another machine. Okay, Niels Eckhoff here. Already over time at the intermediate checkpoint. Picnic Post and L Rider here. Currently 17 seconds back. 17 seconds back at the intermediates. And this looks like Nicholas Larson just getting started in the start shoot now, guys. 2-minute gaps in between. Finish line, Jakob. See if anything's changed here. Van der Toek, so it's all staying the same. Looks like Albert Withen Phillips just bumped Carl Frederick Bivort down 1 spot. Everyone's getting shuffled down now, guys. Okay. Ooh, take a look at this one here. Right here, Hogland. Is that... No, that's not him yet. That's Hogstead. We've got 3 riders virtually on top of here. It's Kopecky, Rudolfo, and Hogland here, all sitting on top of each other. Someone's losing a lot of time there. None of those riders here are in the top 10 at the intermediate, but they're having a nice battle amongst themselves. Eekhoff past the intermediate point. Zingle coming to it. De Schutenier en route. Vercouy, who was in that breakaway day 1. Flanders Balois rider. Bloom Levy. I think he might have been in the break too. Once I see their names, here he is. William Bloom Levy. Yeah, 5th place, day 1. So these guys really set themselves up well on that stage 1 breakaway. There was 2 groups out there. There was 2 groups of 5 on day 1. Mats Pedersen was in group 2. They all bridged back together. One dude got shelled out the back. Forget his name right now. Might have had a mechanical. 9 went to the finish line together. And so they're all way high up in the GC right now. Just for that, attacks on day 1. Can't score unless you shoot, right? You cannot score unless you shoot. Shoot the puck. Casper Hogland, 56.92 back. So 16 minutes 25. That's 24th place overall. Albert Withenfilson, we saw him come in. He's 8th place overall. Who's left to go, guys? We've only got 3 riders still to start. Watching Nicholas Larson right now. I want to see this dude here, the BHS rider. Strong TT. Look at this guy's stats. So, rode for Uno X for 4 years straight. 5 years straight. 2020 to 2024. And now it's just gone to continental level for 2025. And he's having a good year. He's having a really good year. Take a look at his PCS ranking, guys. This is kind of like, you guys have heard me say this a million times. You can see over here on the side, middle of the screen, his GC classification at this 2.2 race. 30 points for UCI, 18 for PCS rankings. You could see the 4 or 5 years that he was at Uno X didn't do very well. Moved over to BHS, and all of a sudden he's having a great year again. Maybe he wasn't being utilized enough at Uno X. Probably too many riders. So many talented riders at the top. He kind of got shuffled to the side. Stepped down a level, and now he's doing really well again. So he got 2nd place overall at this 2.2 race, stage race, 3 stages, back in August. Very beginning of this year. That was in August. August 2nd through the 4th. 2nd place in the individual time trial at Denmark. Ooh, so this guy here is right behind Mats Pedersen, guys. This dude here on this continental level team is sandwiched in here with all these World Tour riders. Love seeing stories like this. Love seeing these stories, guys. I would love it if this guy could win it. Can this guy win it? Come on, dude. Do it. I want to see a continental level rider win this time trial. Cheering for him now, guys. I can actually see the flags blowing from the right-hand side of the road. Not crazy strong. Jacob Svordkist, I think I called him here, Soderquist, sitting in the hot seat. Thought he was drinking a beer at first. No, it looks like something boring. Could be a beer. I'm not too sure from here. It's got the Swedish national jersey on. Should have a better hot seat for him. It looks like a fold-out director's chair he's sitting on right now. Needs more of a throne. Okay, guys, jumping back here. We're going to watch this closely here. So, yeah, Nicholas Larson right here. This dude. So, the only guy faster at the time trial this year from Denmark is Mats Pedersen. Hogsted's out now. That's our 3rd place rider overall. Kubis, Lucas Kubis is going as well. On course. We got less than 2 minutes for Mats Pedersen, guys. And if this is Nicholas Larson, yeah, this guy looks like a time trialist from a distance. Lucas Kubis in the start chute. That's video feed from earlier. I really like the purple helmets. It's already on course, though. Yeah, so Jacob Soderquist over 55.275 kilometers an hour for that thing. Will we get under 15? Is that possible? Evil thinks that Soderquist will win. Oh, T. Reuven here. We have 3 twin brothers also at Yates, Van Dyke, and the Johanssons at Uno X, if I'm not wrong. Okay, that's twins. Okay. Antonio again. He's just like, dude, this guy just walks in. Mic drop. Mads Pedersen will win easily. Under 15. Boom. Dude, let's see if it happens. Let's see if it happens. I'm watching this Larson dude absolutely fly right now. He's already closing the gaps on to the rider ahead of him. What I'm looking at, guys, top of the screen here on the left-hand side, you can see Kubis moving along, Hogstead and Larson. You can see already that the gap between Hogstead and Larson is growing. The gap from Larson to Bloom-Levi is getting smaller. I think Larson's on a flyer, folks. On a flyer here. Bloom-Levi, I don't believe is probably a time trialist. If I can see his name somewhere, I'm going to click on it. Verkooy here was in day 1. Flanders Balois rider. Zingle, Team Visma Lisa bike, getting 3rd place yesterday on the stage. Okay, best TT results for Lucas Kubis. He got a 3rd place at the Cebu Cycling Tour in 2025, stage 4. He got a 1st place at the Slovakian National Championship. So yeah, that was last year. Absolute hitter. And the Tour of Hellas, stage 1A. I like when they have an A. That means they did another stage that day. Some races still do that. Mats Pedersen's on course, guys. Mats Pedersen's out there. Let's watch this go off. I'm watching these little mines moving, and I'm just like, yeah, it's growing. Hogstead here is being distanced by Larson overall, and it looks like Kubis is pulling time back on Hogstead right now. Gonna go take a look at the final results here, see if anything else has changed. Wow, amazing. Johan Price Pedersen sat in the lead for what, an hour and a half? Now he's down in 7th place. Niels Eekhoff snuck in there, guys. I didn't even see that happen. I saw him on course earlier. He's finished. Bumps Price Pedersen down to 7th. He's in 6th place now. Sorry, that was the intermediate, guys. That was the intermediate. So let's look again. Jacob Soderquist 1st. Alex Sagart 2nd. Price Pedersen still 3rd. Okay, my apologies, guys. That's the intermediate I was looking at. As soon as I saw Mads Lambo's name there, I'm like, huh? So, Price Pedersen in 3rd place still. So, yeah, still a really, really good performance. Only bested by 2 other riders. Waerenskjold 6 seconds back from him. Then we have the 2 Trek riders, Skelmos and Soren Kragh Andersen. Here's Mads Pedersen out there now, guys. He's out there now. I'm going to get right back up here. Ooh, take a look at this. Look at the gap between Hogstead and Larson now. Kubis is pulling back time on Hogstead. Larson's really pulling back time on Bloom Levy here. Look at this. So everyone's picked Mads Pedersen to win here in the little prediction game. 5,237. Nicholas Larson, 164. Lucas Kubis, 231. Your favorites, obviously, Mats Pedersen, Matthias Skelmos, Magnus Cort. He didn't start. Soren Waerenskjold has finished, sitting in 4th place overall. Tibor Del Grosso, I don't think he's in the top 10. No, he's not in the top 10. So funny, like no one picked Johan Price Pedersen, and he's in 3rd place overall right now. I guess they would have been down here. While people were picking Jasper Philipsen to win, Alex Zagart. Oh, wow. There wasn't anyone that picked Jacob Soderquist in the top 10 here to win today. Sorry, guys. Final GC, not today's stage. Okay. Okay, Nicholas Larson, guys, coming through the intermediate checkpoint. He's flying, but he's not fast enough. The Swedish rider Jacob Soderquist still in 1st place. He's 12 seconds back. 12.12 seconds. 12 back from Soderquist. So he's really going to have to dial it up in this last little bit. He does have probably the mental boost knowing he's catching Bloom Levi ahead of him. And then the gaps between Deschooitenier and Verkooy are remaining about the same, pretty static. Those two are probably riding on the exact same pace right now. So if I can get some last times here now for those two. Deschooitenier is not showing up yet. Maybe I need to go here. Deschooitenier, I'm not seeing his name, or Verkooy. I'm not seeing their names light up yet. So just waiting on some data to come through, guys. Mads Pedersen out on course. National time trial champion for Denmark. And yeah, he is tucked in there. He is in the pipe. 5x5, guys. 5x5. Flying. Let's see if he gets under 15 minutes. It's going to be a big ask, but this is how time trials go down. Okay, look at the gap between Larson and Hogstead now. So we got a time trialist versus a non-time trialist. Yeah, Bloom Levi is almost caught. I think he will be caught. He might make it up the bump and get away from Larson. De Schuytner's going to finish solo. The gap back to Vercouy looks pretty much the same. PCS time trial points per season. Matt's best season for time trialing was 2023, folks. 2023. But yeah, still looks pretty amazing here to me. Very arrow tucked. Okay, there we go. De Schuytner's finished at 16-12, 16th overall. So nice finish there for him. Let me do a refresh here again, guys. I want to look at the top 20 now. Joshua Gooding still in 20th. De Schuytner there. Okay, they're saying 17th place here. 16th would be Dylan Van Barl. They're probably separated by like 100th of a second. They're both on 43.9 seconds back. Anything else change here? So yeah, Nicholas Larson. Continental level rider. 4th place through the intermediate split. So I think that's pretty cool. So was Uno X 4 years. His points were very low. I don't know if he was injured or not being utilized enough. Moves down a step to Continental level, and he's getting a bunch of points again. Probably he's like the main guy on that Continental level team. So Soderquist is still in the hot seat, guys. Still in the hot seat. Nicholas Larson now at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Will be getting to the finish very soon. So he's on the downhill now. Bloom Levi is still ahead of him. Trying to look at the video feed here and see if we can see him at all. I don't think it's that far. I think we're talking maybe 200 meters separate the two of them. Yeah, about 200 meters, I think. He was down 12 seconds at intermediate, so it's going to be pretty hard to pull all that back. But it's still going to be a really good finish. If he can maintain 12 seconds back, that's going to give him that, 4th or 5th. Well, 12 seconds would put him into 3rd place overall. He would bump down Johan Price Pedersen, who's now 17.9 seconds back at the finish. So if he can maintain here, he can get top 3 until the other guys show up. Because we still got some big guns coming. Okay, so Larson looks like he's doing really well compared to Hogstead. I don't think Kubis has brought much back on Hogstead. I can see Mats Pedersen here is just slowly pulling back Kubis just a little bit. Kubis is through the checkpoint, guys. He's through the intermediate. Let's see where he's at. Nothing's showing up yet. Just give me a second here, guys. Where's Kubis' time? Here we go. Lucas Kubis is through the intermediate at 22.38 seconds down. Okay, so obviously not his day for the time trial. Unless he's saving something for the back end. Still a really good time trial, though. 22 seconds back overall will... Actually, if you're 22 seconds back at this point, at the finish... well, wow. 22 seconds back would get you 4th place right now at the finish. A lot of guys are fading in the back end, which makes sense. Go just a little too hot. 22 back doesn't get you in the top 10 at the intermediate. 22 back at the finish gets you 4th place overall. Philipsen, yeah, Don, Jasper Philipsen finished, they said bang on 17 minutes. And we won't even see him in the results here because it's only going down to the top 20. Waiting for Mats Pedersen to get through that intermediate checkpoint. He's at currently 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Wow, he's going to have to go through. Okay, guys, he's 10 seconds up right now. 9. He's going to be probably 5 seconds ahead of Jacob Soderquist, I would think. Or very close. Actually, it's less than that. Here's the time check right there. Same time. Same time. Within a second. So he's currently 0.64 second down at the time check. So now he knows he's even Steven. They just take a shot over to Jacob Soderquist here. I wonder what he's thinking. He's like, this is the one guy that can beat me today. This is the one guy that can beat me. Can I get a stage win? Nicholas Larson has passed William Bloom Levi out on course. So Jacob Soderquist, just the slightest lead at the intermediate. And I'm waiting to see Nicholas Larson finish here. Where are you, Nicholas Larson? 12 seconds down at the intermediate. I think he's going to get a good finish overall. Again, continental level rider, guys. We probably have a few of the other ones here. We got Amet knowing here, Pedersen, easy win. He's currently 0.64 seconds down at the intermediate. He's got all the data coming through. Yeah, he can win this. He's already halfway through. Nicholas Larson finishing now, guys, on the video feed there. What does Nicholas Larson get at the finish? Nicholas Larson, dudes. Check this out, dudes. I love this dude right here. Just takes third place overall. He's currently on the podium. Sadly, he's probably not going to be on the podium. 13.9 seconds down. I love that. Here we go, guys. Continental level rider, BHS, PL Beton Bornholm. Used to ride for UNOX Pro Cycling. And again, like I was saying here, he had a really good year in 2019, then faded pretty hard for almost 5 years here. That just happens to be the whole time he was at UNOX. So recurring injuries, I don't think so. I think UNOX had too many really high level riders there, and maybe he just kind of got a little bit forgotten about. Moved over to another team, boom, he's right back in it. He's right back in it, folks. I think that happens. Just you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, let's see how Mads holds up here. Kubis is holding the distance now. Hogstead looks like he's kind of like reduced the time he was losing there. This would be Jacob Soderquist's third career pro victory today. What is Pedersen on? 60-something? I think he's on 60-something. Okay, guys, this here after the intermediate checkpoint. Now, this is the virtual GC based with the time trial. Only halfway through the stage, Mats Pedersen, Nicholas Larson would be second overall in the GC. Lucas Kubis would be third. Conrad Hogstead fourth. Victor Verkuijs fifth. Jacob Soderquist just flies up 24 positions there, guys. To sixth, Alex Sagart, same thing. He flies up 24 positions. Soren Craig Anderson, 29 positions. Looking at this here, Pedersen, Larson, Kubis, Hogstead, Verkuij. Those 5 riders were in the very first breakaway, stage 1. Hogstead coming to the finish here. That's just the virtual GC at that intermediate checkpoint. It can all change from there still. Conrad Hogstead finishing right now, guys. Watching the data here, watching on screen. The guy's absolutely burying himself. Conrad Hogstead, here he comes. I think he's going to be about 30 seconds down overall. Be my guess. Hogstead through. Actually, it's 56 seconds down. So still a pretty decent time. Top 30 time. He's 29th overall right now. It's only going to be bested by 2 other riders. Yeah. So again, slightly delayed. So I'm seeing the finish right now. Okay. So 31st time. So they give him 31st there. Although it's saying 29th here. Okay, so that was the fastest ever time trial for Conrad Hogstead. 52.081 kilometers an hour. That's his fastest time trial. Team Colin, guys. Team Colin. Again, I love seeing this too. Okay, let's try this again. And we'll jump out of there again. I'm going to go back to him here. Team Colin, continental level rider. He's 20 years old. 20 years old. Stage 1, 3rd place overall. 1 on the break, 163 kilometers. Total distance of that route was 178, so it took a while for the break to go. I remember that day, and then they were gone. I think there were 6 out front at first, 6 or 7 riders out front. Pedersen caught them, busted into 2 groups of 5. Pedersen's now at 13 minutes 20 seconds. Ooh, I need to refresh for Lucas Kubis here. Okay, so Kubis is just finished. Kubis is just finished here, guys. Waiting for data to come through from him. He was 22 seconds down at the intermediate. Not seeing any data for him. Pedersen appears to be the only rider out on course right now. Kubis, where is your time, dude? Where is your time? We're looking for it now, guys. Shifting through the data. Let's just hang on a second and it will pop up. Will Mads Pedersen go under 15? I don't think he will. He doesn't need to. He's got 2 stages still left to race. He just needs to be 1 second quicker. Okay, so here's Kubis coming in. He actually ended up 44 seconds down. So he lost another 22 seconds in the second half of the time trial. So kind of slowly faded away. That's up here at the top. For Unibet Titema Rockets, 20th place overall. Does it show him here in 20th place? Yeah, it does. He's 20th overall. That's at the intermediate. And he stayed in 20th place, 45 seconds down. So lost 22 in the first half, lost another 23 seconds in the second half of the time trial. All we got left is Mads Pedersen, guys. Let's go. Come on. I'm going to start saying come on more. It's so ridiculous how much I hear it from coaches. Come on. Mads just needs to go 600 watts for the next 8 minutes. Yeah, dude, seriously, 600 watts. It will be very easy last 5 minutes at 600 watts. Easy game for Pedersen. Chemistry Club, been in endless meetings. How are the Rockets doing, please? Unibet, Titema Rockets, Lucas Kubis just finished the time trial, 20th place overall. He just finished, dude. Get out of those meetings. Tell your boss you got other stuff to do. You got a meeting with me, dude. Chemistry Club, you got a meeting with me. Mads Pedersen is the only one out on course. If Mads keep this up, he may finish at 15-12. Well, depending on his power, because he's out of the saddle sprinting, guys. He's out of the saddle sprinting here. Guys, he's not going to win. He is not going to win. It's Jakob Soderquist here, boys. Jakob Soderquist. I mean, he was 0.64 of a second behind at the halfway point. Yeah, come on, Shaka Khan, exactly. He crosses the finish line, does a quick spin. Just say you got a meeting with a very important client, lots of sales coming up. Just make something up, bro. You know what I'm saying, right? And actually, guys, stunning. Everyone was saying Pedersen will win easily. He got 3rd place. Jakob Soderquist, Swedish national champion this year in the time trial. 1st place overall. 2nd place, Alex Sagart. Oh, we don't want that showing up there. Okay, I got to turn that off so I can see you guys. Alex Sagart, I want to look at him again here. Oh, don't do that to me. I hate when you do that. Alex Sagart is Belgian, and I think was he 1st place overall at the Belgian National Championships? 3rd place. This guy is the 3rd fastest dude in Belgium in the individual time trial. Gets 2nd place overall today. And then we got Mads Pedersen. So Mads was 2nd fastest through, virtually tied with 1st. Ended up losing 14 seconds in the second half. So did drift back quite a bit. Now the good thing is here is Alex Sagart and Jakob Soderquist are nowhere near the front. Really cool to see this dude win here. Decked out in his Swedish jersey. Sigh of relief on his face. Takes a swig of water. Dude, you just won the time trial. I want to take a look at this dude. Jakob Soderquist here. Let's have a look at him. Yes, I like this. So he's Lidl Trek Future Racing, going to Lidl Trek World Tour team next year. 22 years old, built like a time trialist. 1.87 meters tall. He's about 6'2", 83 kilograms. He's still way skinnier than me, same height. But that to me is what a time trialist is built like. You know, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 80 to 90 kilos. I love it. So really cool to see that there. Now, if we can get the GC overall, the actual GC now. It may not show it right away. So after the time trial here. Is this correct? Now, Kubis lost a lot of time there to Mads Pedersen. That's after stage 2. It says right here, general GC after stage. So they've had a 4-second gap since stage 1. So what we're going to have to do is probably go back to the feed itself and wait for them to show us that. Okay, here it is, guys. Going to look at it right here. They've done it for me here. GC after stage 3, the individual time trial. Mads Pedersen in 1st place. 2nd place. This dude I've been talking about, Nicholas Larson, moves up 2 positions. Was in the break day 1, 10 seconds back behind Mads Pedersen. So this is the guy that rides for BP, I think it's called. No. Sorry, guys. I got to look at his name. BHS Baton. Third place, check this out, moves up 27 positions in the overall standings. Jakob Soderquist here, 34 seconds down. That's why you need a time trial at a stage race. It can't just be all flat sprints and climbs. You need a time trial to round it out for everyone. Otherwise, we never would have seen this guy. Lucas Kubis has dropped 2 positions. Good time trial, not the best. Alex Segart, another awesome performance here, moves up 26 positions overall. He's 5th place overall, 39 seconds down. Conrad Hogstead, breakaway dude, day 1, still hanging in there in 6th place. William Levi Bloom, 7th place. Soren Craig Anderson, great time trial today, moves up 29 positions overall. Mads Lambo, 101. Mads Lambo, was he in the breakaway? Mads Lambo was not in the breakaway, but just had some really good results here. Let's take a look at him for a second. Mads Lambo, 21st, 22nd on day 1, 10th on stage 2 in the big sprint, gets 9th today. That's awesome. 9th place today. Team Give Steel 2M Cycling Elite. So continental level team, decked out in an Uno X jersey though. So maybe they sponsor that team. I'm not really sure how that works. And last place guy, we got to talk about him here too. Victor Vercouy, Flanders Balois rider. 9th place on day 1 in the break. 55 in the big schmozzle yesterday. And looks like 37th today. Leaves him in 10th spot overall on the GC. Just going to go up a little bit more. Best rider for each team today. Yeah, and you know what? Mads Pedersen loses to Jakob Soderquist. They're on the same team, essentially. Nice mix of riders in the top 5 here. Actually, let's look at the top 10. Well, they're going to show us all the teams, I guess. First place, Lidl Trek. Okay, this is the best rider on each team. Lidl Trek, Jakob Soderquist. Lotto, Alex Segart. BH was BHS, Nicholas Larson. Alpecin de Koenig was Johan Price Pedersen, who was in the hot seat all day. Soren Waerenskjold, probably the biggest guy in the race. Here's Mads Lambo, Team Give Steel. Vandertook brother, Axel Vandertook, Euskadel Euskadi. And there's Arthur Blaze, decathlon development rider. Vincent Van Hamelen did really well for Team Flanders Balois. We saw him come through. Julius Johansson riding for Denmark. Is a UAE World Tour rider. Yeah, it just goes on and on, guys. Best placed for Unibet Titema Rockets was Lucas Kubis. So fell 2 places in the GC. Let's see how that changes tomorrow, guys. Guys, great. I loved it. That was so much fun. We got a lot more stuff coming. It's going to get busier and busier for me now, but I'm here. I'm 100% in. Tomorrow, look for a double stream. I'll create 2 streams for tomorrow. I'm going to try to time them out in my head. We've got the men's stage 4. Sorry, we have the women's stage 1 of the Tour of Romandy first. It's only 4.4 kilometers. So it's better be really fast. Okay, guys, I just want to back up here a bit. Finish the chat off, and then I'm going to jump. Come on, Shaka Khan. Yep, Chemistry Club. Yeah, you got a Hugo. Yeah, Hugo shot against he lose. Yeah, he lost, but he's still first place overall in the GC, so Mads is sitting good right now. Yeah, that's right. Don says it. Mads just needs to be faster than 2nd and 3rd place, and he did his job. 2nd place dropped, 3rd place dropped. Other riders moved up. He's still got a time gap on everyone. It's kind of nice, too, that a teammate wins. Right? Maybe there was some of that going on. Hey, Mads, Jacob won it. Dude, back it down a bit. I mean, could you see that going on? I might. Mads is kind of thinking, hey, dude, here's a young guy. He's coming to the World Tour team next year. You'd hate to think he gifted it to him, but why not just dial it down a bit? Let your teammate win something. T. Royven's got it here. Mads probably eased up at the end. That's what I think. Kind of a combination of dudes. I do not need to destroy myself to win this time trial when I'm already in the lead. I'm already beating my competitors. I've got 2 more stages to race. I want to sprint tomorrow. There is some climbing coming a little bit. And why not let your teammate win? Kubis got 4th. Yeah, Kubis is 4th overall now, Dario. Just looking at this again here. Right. Oh, yeah. So they're showing all the lists of all the riders that overtook other riders. I want to see just the GC. Where did the GC standings go? Yeah, Kubis fell from second place to fourth overall. Nicholas Larson is in second overall, only 10 seconds back. It's going to be an interesting finish of this race, guys. Yeah, Larson is only 10 seconds down in second place. Exactly. Continental level rider. Love it. That team, that's their entire season right there to me. That is their entire season right there. You're second place to a World Tour team right now. Don, thanks for the coverage. Don, thanks for being here again, dude. Love communicating with you. Mads needs Jakob as lead out. Yeah, exactly. Dream. Good point there. So, hey, dude, here's your stage win. I need you to lead me out tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump off here right now. Start my day. Got an eye appointment so I can actually see these screens a bit better. I'll set the other streams up for tomorrow. Remember, you're going to see 2 streams. Dream, I hope you're around for the ladies' race. It starts at 5 a.m. in the morning for me. So, Collie here will be going to bed nice and early tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Inside Cycling World. Please like and subscribe if you can. And we'll catch you all around Chemistry Club. Tell your boss you got an important meeting tomorrow with me. Let's get it.